There we go. Starting. Hello. You guys are freaking haters. You guys are haters. That's what you guys are. Haters. Get out of here. You guys are freaking haters. Get out of here, you guys. Bishop and thing, bro. Promised to do a Fortnite stream today. Lie? What do you mean? I did not do promise Fortnite stream today. I promised yesterday. But yesterday, what's it called? I didn't expect to have to install the game. So that took me about 2 hours to install. If you guys didn't know. It took me 2 hours to install that. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, though it was, yeah. It's fixed now, but like, you know. Oh my gosh, my internet is not smooth. Cool. Love it. Alright, let's get into it here. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this to me? My internet. Is the internet not good? Hold up a second. Alright. It should be good now, hopefully. I just restarted the stream, hopefully it's good now. And hopefully it's not something I have to like unplug my PC for. But it's smooth, it should be smooth, yeah, it should be smooth now. But yeah, alright. We'll do it now? Well, what's called the stream time's already way past. What are you talking about, Bishop? Stream time's already way past. There we go, alright, here we go. Stream time's already way past. It's been updated. It's updated now. Yeah, it is updated now. It took 2 hours for that. It took 2 whole hours. It took me freaking forever to do it. But yeah, Genshin Impact makes people gamble IRL and take no showers, bro. Bishop, I've been playing Genshin Impact. Do you like to gamble and take no showers? I am the reason I disprove your theory. I am the one that disproves everything. Yes. Let's do this. Oh, stupid. This guy's stupid. What's it called? Food delivery. All right. Up here is one. Is this takeout? Yes. He did. There's no. Yes. Okay. Wait. Alright. Is it you, Reckless Pollard? Yes, it is yours. Alright, perfect. Where's Neko? I don't know where is Neko. Where has Neko been? Good question. When Neko was in the stream last stream and was very concerned about you for some reason. I don't know why. Defeat the monsters in the, what's it called? Save Reckless Pollard. Didn't I just save your ass like 20 seconds ago? I mean, not save your ass. Didn't I just say hello to your ass 20 seconds ago? I swear I did. Anyways. Wait. Have fun.
固若金汤。
Concerned about me? Yeah, concerned that you apparently like crying the fact that what was the word that you you apparently like him or something. I don't know. It was like, does he need help? That's basically what Neko was like. So yeah, honestly, I don't know how to help you. Yeah.
诸恶当斩。
Alright. What the? How did you manage to get that to work? One more over here. Alrighty. Pine cone. Alright, let's see where my give me a stamina. I'm concerned about him, not myself. I mean, he's concerned about you, so I mean, you guys are concerned about each other, basically.
奥女看破，亮相啦！
Yes, thank you.
微光无射，无礼。
Thank you. Perfect. Alrighty. Now for food delivery, and then we're good. Alrighty. There we go. Here's the done.
向着星，
And then we get this
感谢你为。向着星，
and this. Perfect. Alrighty. Ellie's done. Alright, time to do some abyss stuff, and then we'll do the interlude chapter. Alrighty. Let's get some abyss stuff going, eh? So I already finished. Wait, I think I already finished floor 9 for some prior. I didn't even finish floor 9, but floor 9 is already done for some reason. So let's do floor 10. Alright, let's go. Okay, that's Dendro, so we can't use Dendro there. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna use the freeze team first then. Yelan and Kokumi. And then for the second half I do you, Dendro, Freena and you, I guess? Actually no, let's use you. Which that means we can actually get rid of you and give you. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. Good stuff. Within 8 seconds of sprinting. Yeah, why not?
失礼了，
往返自然。
别担心，双寒化生，我会跟上的。雪纷飞，
御风而行。
放弃抵抗，免
再向工作室。
Easy. That's pretty easy. He's only gonna go harder from here.
全都看见了。
Oh wait.
奥女看破，当当。
What does it say not to use on this floor?
无处遁逃。
This floor? Ow. Yeah, I don't think. Because this is always window attack, so.
我来保护大家，
Now,
烧起来吧！微光无射，亮相啦！
I don't think.
无处遁逃。
Okay, sure, that works, I guess. That hits the 300-second timer, so that works. Not greatly, but it works. Alright, normal charge attack, cool.
休养生，禁止接触。哼，起舞吧！
往返自然。
立刻解决你！
翻涌吧！
Let's go clean everyone.
闲人勿扰，
Freeze, have
神力
fun,
流
go.
双逆。
Nice. Okay, dokie. Ah, my mistake.
微光无射，
为我歌
I
颂
should have thrown my 3 stone on the floor.
有
Also,
大家
what's
在
up?
身
What
边
do you look
生
for?
此刻，寂灭
The
之时，
reborn document. The reborn document.
无处遁逃，让世界热闹起来吧！该走攻击了。
I love using Bennett's thing to kill people. That's so funny. Okay, I might need to restart my PC because the thing is definitely lagging.
该给你修修脑袋了。
御风而行，可叹落叶飘零，往返自然。
禁止接触，
That,
为了炎王帝君，
this, that. Should get enough. There you
拿下。
go. Go. Bingo. Nice. Easy. Yeah, I might need to restart the stream just so that restart the stream. Restart the
蔓延吧，
奥影看破，
收起来吧。
That hurt very much. Give me a little bit of
有大家在身边，伤口就不会痛。
heal, 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 heal. There you go.
微光无射，
等下有点痛啊，来我家做客吧。
This. There, nice. Perfect. Good stuff. Alrighty. Or Hydro Heliotrope Rogue. Okay, there seem like to be there's no specific elements I need to worry about, so we're good. Currently for Azza, just in case it costs money for Azza. Hey, there's your Neko. Ritual. Neko's here now. You want to talk to him? Alrighty. Burst, there we go.
我会
Alrighty.
跟上的。别担心，
I will reach him
下一项双寒化生，
御风而行，
闲人勿扰。
朔风解印，风共离形，往返自然。
风雪的缩影，
How the hell am I get him,
御风而行，踏。
双寒化生，
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. You don't take this.
阴吹雪，
You take this.
朔风解印，克。
There we go.
我会跟上的。
That.
往返自然，云影，夜明，御风而行，克。
闲人勿扰，为了炎王
One
帝君，
Echo, shut up. Wow. Damn, that was instant.
失礼了。
That's an instant rejection if I was in there.
禁止接触。
Bingo. Nice. Alrighty. And this one should be a little bit easier because now they're all connected.
手牵手，
奥影看破，
Freaking missile launchers? Are these freaking missile launchers? What the fuck?
嘿，
无处遁逃。
Yeah, I have this.
好，
There. Okay, last two.
微光无射，
Nice. Perfect. Good stuff. Easy. Alright, floor number 2. Burst.
休养生息，
朔风解印，可叹落叶飘零， 克。
There we go. Like that.
起舞吧，神力流，双灭，
Like this.
风雪的缩影，双寒化生，帮帮忙，
That.
夹，
And then take this.
往返自然，
Cycle.
雪纷飞， 会跟上的。
There you go. 打 you.
朔风解翼，风共鱼行，御风而行，克！
闲人勿扰，为了阎王帝君，起舞吧！
Really possible as of tomorrow? Do we not know when they're gonna come out or something? Did it just not give us a definitive time they're gonna come out?
可叹落叶飘零，朔风解翼，
别担心呀，深海的加护呀，禁止接触。这项工作该划掉了。失礼了，看，神秘流，双灭。
There we go. Nice.
easy。这次
全都
是挑战。
看见了。
Oh,
看
hello,
破。
you from Indonesia.
当当，
You acting like a beat? Easy. You guys just like full of sponge for this one.
断绝。我来保护大家。
无处
记住你了。手
奥影看破。
等下有点痛了。亮相了！
收起来吧，有大家在身边。
道光，意识永恒。
Alright, sorry, I'm back, chat. Holy bear, I know. I mean, this is the best I can do for now, unfortunately. What's up, biscuits? How you doing? Possibly because it's subject to change. Because, oh my gosh, everything's subject to change with freaking Forsaken, isn't it? Forsaken, the only thing you can do is subject to change. Oh, I still have one more. Oh, I still have one more. Oh, I still have one more floor. I didn't even know I still have one more floor. And I still got... Oh, I thought it's
起
done.
舞吧！
Oh, you're new. Hello.
往返自然，踏云野，夜明，御风而行，克！
Hopefully the bit rate is not doing it's the best I can do for next week. The best internet. Unless I want to step
朔风解翼，
闲人勿扰，
I've got an internet connection.
如琉璃般飘落。起舞吧！
可叹落叶飘零，克！
沧海之约，双寒化生。嘿，
There's a second
御风
ball?
而行，
Why is there 2 balls?
帮帮忙！闲人勿扰，
朔风解翼，踏云野，夜明，
You
往
want
返
to?
自然，
Yeah, I'm doing
失礼了。阴吹雪，
it.
他禁止接触。为了阎王帝君，
I really respect everything too well.
别担心，
御风而行，踏！
起舞吧！看，
Nice. Easy. Whew.
全都看见了。
微光无射，
为我歌颂，欢唱，你无别打。
该等通知了。
My friggin' lead just died there. Oh
奥
no.
影看破，
诺言吧，自己智慧。
无命，断绝，
等下有点痛了。
有大家在身边，
亮相了，闪耀时刻。
无处遁逃，
记住你了，来我家做客吧。
Okay, this room.
寂灭之时，
Nice. Whew. Nice. Alright, perfect. So that's my 600 Primo Gems, I believe. I think it's 600 Primo Gems. Very nice, very nice. Oh no, there's only 400 people doing this. What? It only gives you 50 now? I thought it gives you 100, 100, 100. Did they just nerf this thing? I swear it was before 100, 100, 100. Should I just give this a shot? Superconducts charge. Oh. Superconduct is ice. This is superconduct. I might be able to make electro charge, so electro will be. I need another electro guy. You know what? Okay, wait. What's the? Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, so Ganyu the main DPS with Ayaka. No, I need Ayaka for the other team. Ganyu the main DPS with you, and then I'll just get some extra damage. Then I'll have Raiden Shogun, Ayaka. Wait. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, no. Superconduct. No, say this is superconduct. Superconduct. This. Then we need electric charge. So you, Brina, you, and Zhongli. Okay, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? They're overpowered.
鸣草衔环，
霜寒化生，如琉璃般飘落。
Yeah, this is super fun. Holy moly!
下一项工作是
上天之步，
往返自然。
没有关系，
Holy crap! Can you
禁止
guys
接
not
触。
stop hitting me?
我会跟上的。
Oh my gosh! Jeez, what the heck is the sound effect for you guys?
闲人勿扰。呀，
呀，解厄，
Oh, why am I lagging?
朔风起义，
Let's go actually do some
上
damage.
天去吧！好好站稳了，鸣草衔环。
Oh my gosh! Got freaking taken
霜寒化
out.
生，
好，嘿，上天去吧！
Yeah, these guys are too strong. Yeah, these guys are too strong. GG's chat. Based on 1 hour over the past 4 years, really showed my dedication to the game. Absolute W dedication. Good luck on GENSHIN IMPACT. Thank you to this Biscuit. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I have to think of some other way to do it, but yeah, we'll leave that for now. Alrighty. Oh, the game is loading. Game is lagging a bit. I'm gambling my for my VPN country. What do you mean gambling for your VPN country? Pretty good. Alrighty. So. Oh yeah, that's why I need to open these things. Trash. 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 Don't need any of those. Alrighty. So let's just do it, I guess. Let's start doing the story mode. No, without further delay. Here it is, the inversion of Genesis. Go to the Sanctuary of Surashta. In order to look for more information on your sibling, you and Paimon decided to visit the hidden Sanctuary of Surashthana once more. Along the way, you hear people discussing something. Sussy. Alright, let's go. That is when I gave Neko the win when he was using 6-0 and he looped for me for 2 minutes straight and then looped on limestone standing Q. Damn. So he's getting better, is that what you're saying?
哎呀，可是按照你的意见，这个故事就变成悬疑剧了呀。我要写的是论文，论文懂吗？讲求严谨。
Okay.
那按你的说法，想要追求严谨，从一开始就不该选踏被杀疑云作为选题对象吧？
The Tarasuna
没法定论的是
mystery.
你最多只能写个考据文出来。
哎呀，课题的确是我从老师那里继承的，没错。可这些故事本来就很引人遐想吧？奇怪的地区，不为人知的细节，神秘人。
Wait, what? Okay, so there might be something I'm missing about. What is this whole thing they have here? What is the Tarasuna mystery? Let me see. Tarasuna. Oh! It's a sub-area in... Oh, place. I'll be honest, I don't even know how to get in there. But yes, sure. I don't even know how to even get in there.
我不就是因为好奇才想写相关论文，才为了这一目的找上你的吗？泽田老师。
亚卡巴先生，请我来帮忙，就更该参考我的意见呀。戏剧性是小说的核心，这是没办法的事。
Okay. These bitches are hurting my ears in voice chat. Are they just screaming their heads off? Alright, I'm gonna BRB real quick. Quick toilet break chat. Alright, BRB real quick. Alright, I'm back, chat. Stop slamming your keyboard on voice chat. Gosh damn it. Is there actually some kids that actually slap mashing their keyboard? These freaking keyboard warriors. Jeez me, these kids. I'll move this down here for a second as well. There we go. Just so I can see everything. Damn, yeah, damn. These keyboard warriors. Jeez. Leave them alone. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, we're good. Alright, there we go. We're back. Okay. We're back. Alright.
那
两个人是不是提到了他被杀？可那不是盗窃的地名吗？须弥人研究盗窃的神秘事件，还为这个写论文。看周围人也不觉得奇怪的样子。须弥的学术氛围很自由呢。正好听听他们说的那个踏被杀疑云是什么情况。
Okay. Inversion of Genesis. Talk to the scholars by the road. Alright. Oh, just these guys. Okay, sure.
好吧，那初稿就先按照我的考据和你的编写方向来写。相信在这版文章里，那个失踪的侵袭者会成为叙述关键。要是能找到那位大名鼎鼎的旅行者就好了。
If only I know where
听说
that
他见多识广，
traveler is.
或许会知道些什么。
If you're looking for the traveler, that's me.
哦，这位就是旅行者吗？
喂，你那个表情是在怀疑我们吗
If you don't believe me, I'll go. I'll just leave.
啊，不，当然不是了。我还在到期的时候就对旅行者的大名有所耳闻了。第一次见到你和你的神秘白色同伴，对你们感到
They
好
didn't
奇，
even bat an eye like,
也有
oh,
决
the
定
traveler's here. No, they
就
just
打
like,
量起来了。抱歉
yes, traveler. They just completely don't give two shits. They don't care that the traveler is literally just standing right in front of them. Silver hair companion. You're not emergency food? Come on, surely call emergency food.
泽田先生，你真是的，抱歉了，我们这些人在家待久了，社交能力有点差。
Yeah, we suck at talking.
旅行者，我听说你帮了大家很多忙，又去过很多地方，那你看能不能也给我说说踏贝沙？
我们对那个地方也没什么了解，反倒是听你们说的有了兴趣，过来旁听的。
哦。 果然如此
So I can't help this time. I mean, yeah, I haven't even explored that place myself.
老师以前说过，他选这个课题就是因为攻坚难度大，有挑战性。道奇本地人对踏贝沙的往事也了解不多，只是没想到。
不嫌弃的话，想请各位看看我有关踏贝沙相关事件的创作思路。
You guys are doing ASMR now? ASMR? Is that ASMR to you guys? Oh, that probably sounds disgusting to you guys, yeah.
请稍等，泽田先生，一上来就看那个的话，会不会太难懂了？
哦，也是，那就请各位，
我来介绍一下。最初是有人在踏贝沙地区找到了一些资料，其中提到，一位名叫玉鱼长政的人打造出了一把好刀。
Time for some more reading, chat. Oh gosh.
然而，最终他却把这把刀丢进火里熔毁了，还杀了一个名叫桂木的手下。
Okay.
至于原因嘛，没人知道。除了这对主从和记录故事的人，资料中还说到一名轻骑者。这个词在道奇本地似乎是指那些穿着或行事作风古怪奇特的人。
对，亚卡巴的老师也做了不少本土调研。 据说这位轻骑者在踏贝沙生活一段时间之后便消失不见，随后就有了先前那件怪事。
一个怪人离开之后出了命案，怎么听都很奇怪，
对吧？我也这么想，所以我也帮着四处打听当年有关踏贝沙的种种细节。
And wow, did I get lucky?
就巧在
，Well, how?
不要突然大叫了。
这里很重要，所以强调一下嘛。巧就巧在，我有位朋友在官家的资料室任职，他帮我找过相关内容。上述这些人，我确定他们都生活于距今400多年前的道期。当时，踏贝沙已经是道期冶炼工业的核心地区了。那里的最高负责人是一位名叫丹羽的官员。有意思的是，他最终也下落不明。
He went missing too. Okay. Could it be?
又失踪了一个。
正是。
Paimon was really into the
这个姓
story.
氏来头可不小。你们知道道期闻名的冶炼锻造世家吗
Yeah.
冶炼锻造，那不就是一心传什么的？
哎呀，你知道的很多嘛，那就好说了。这个丹羽啊。 就是一心传最后的传人，丰原家的远亲。而丰原家后来似乎出事落魄，具体经过不清楚，但这些因素叠加在一起，很是让人浮想联翩。
丰原家。
泽田，你忘了最重要的细节。
There's more.
哦，瞧我这记性。 把最重要的给忘了。各位，重点来了。
Okay, a bunch of blabber.
别卖关子了
Just get to the point. Yeah, get to the point.
根据亚卡巴导师的资料，那个轻骑者并不是人类，而是人偶。
人偶
Wait. The Shogun puppet that the Electro Archon should. Wait, the Shogun puppet the Electro Archon made should be ruling Inazuma with her as we speak. It couldn't be her. So then the other puppet that could be is, you know, the Wanderer. The Kabu Kimono has to be the Balladeer, but what is he doing 400 years ago in Tarasuna?
哦，看二位的表情，难道是听过相关故事
Yeah, it is
吗
the Balladeer, the Wanderer. Because Paimon hopes she keeps her mouth shut.
不，这 只是觉得人偶这种东西出现在这个故事
Why
里
would
有
you
点
freaking
诡异。
suck at keeping things
被你这么一
closed?
提醒，更像鬼故事了呀。
不错，我也这么想。但考虑到到期确实存在非人种族，发生一些怪异事件也很正常，所以我写出了这部作品。请看。
Oh gosh. Sawada, Extract 1. A man arrived in Tarasuna around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers walking along the mountain roads towards the factories, their shoes shuffling or scuffling along the jutting stones. They walked like some people convicted that so long as they reached the fire raging in the mountain belly, they might extract from it gems beyond price. The mood that the sight inspired was ineffable, beyond mere description for those not present to witness it. Excuse me. The man barked a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the procession. There, a towering character who stood half a head taller greeted him with a heavy slap on the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. Do my eyes deceive me? Sir Miyazaki, I don't think that the return trip here from Inazuma City could have been easy on you. Miyazaki smiled with like a young man taking the first step on their journey, expression relaxed. Why, Katsuragi? Inazuma is the realm of the Amaki Shogun. I sailed upon the fastest ship, straight upon the swiftest sea routes. What dangers could I have possibly faced? And what about the good news? There was some, naturally. The two burst into uproarious laughter, Ralph housing with the other workers until the path's end. A young man dressed in a linen shirt and wearing a headscarf gazed into the dancing flames of the furnace before him. Now, the flames of a forge are unlike any other, for their intensity affects the resulting integrity of both metal and blade. So too then was the flame watcher an unusual individual. At his fingertips sat a lizard, and on his face he wore a smile. The workshop was huge, and the furnace was deep within. A reasonable person might think that there should have been many working alongside the watcher, yet he stood alone. Only when Katsuragi and Miyazaki strode into the room did the watcher turn. This watcher was Niwa, so the Wanderer, armory officer and administrator of the Tarasuna, born in to the Niwa clan, which served as one of the 3 pillars of the Ishin arts. Niwa never argued with his siblings and was a worthy successor by all accounts. The post he received was a result of his high standings with those in power, served as a statement unto itself. Miyazaki handed a well-bundled text to Niwa as he adjusted his expression and said, "It is as you have said, sir. The elders of your clan in the city do not think highly of our plan, yet I still believe it is worth a try.
Let me get a diff
As
account
such,
later so I can chat.
proper vendors and procure the materials that you requested." Let me get on different sounds so I can chat. Alright. Niwa studied the text and nodded. "We should have tried some of these new foraging techniques, whether Kaidahara say yay or nay." Katsuragi frowned, and with a sigh he said, "Forging is a precise and difficult undertaking. You know this better than most, sirs, and still, you seek improvement each day with terrifying drive. And should our Lord Nagamasa hear this, the sourness in his face shall be hard to miss." Niwa smiled, replying, "And how goes the forging of your lord's great blade, Katsuragi?" Katsuragi neither wanted to shame his master nor lie to his 2 friends, and yet he could think not of any way to deflect, and so growled, I see your ears are as keen as your hands, Sir Niwa. The jokes of us unlearned men are of nothing before you." Miyazaki hid his grin. Upon hearing this, Niwa released the lizard from his hand into Katsuragi's palm. But just as more words were to be exchanged, someone came walking nearby, their footsteps light with the celerity of youth. The head that peeked in was round and in the light of the fire, looked like an oil jewel. The young man placed some boxed food at the side, and nodding, he prepared to leave. Katsuragi called out to him after him. "What about your share? Aren't you going to eat? Aren't you going to eat it?" The young man, upon hearing those words, found himself slightly at a loss. After a while, he answered, "Very well, I'll try it. You are welcome to the food. We all eat the same fare. After all," Niwa said. The man nodded and left, seemingly deep in thought. Let's try 2. The Kabukimono was at the coast. Sunset fell to the accompaniment of darkness. The bands of twilight showed themselves not, for in their place did thunderstorms roll, grumbling the omens of a coming rainstorm. Darkness filled the flesh of the sea, and barks blade the clouds to kneel upon the land, its supplications mirroring the Kaku Kimono, with knees bent and pointed towards the waters. None passed that way, and none knew what he was waiting for in silence. Time passed, unmeasured and unaccounted, till a black cloud suddenly tore free from the sky and began to circle the Kubukimono, bearing down on him like a nightmare. Though he was not aware at first, after his studying gaze was refined by time, he understood. This cloud has marked him from the very start. Outbound, a fishing boat drew near, the light of his bow flickering and out of sight beneath falling sheets of rain. A mist unspooled across the area, stealing the sight from the fisherman. Repeatedly he exclaimed, "It is but dusk. How are my eyes darkened? Is there anyone that can deliver my boat upon safe tides?" Like a falling spear, the dark clouds reached the bottom of the boat, and was joined in his bereavedness of direction. Like a charging beast, they plunged into the shoreline. Scant steps away, and Kabukimono stood idle, slanting his head to study the grand wreck. Not by half an arm. Oh my gosh, there's so much to read. Holy shit. Not by half an arm was left of the one who cried out for help. With a plop, it landed on the Kukukimono's feet. He crouched to better study the object, straining against the urge to take a bite out of it. Yet, he did not, for the dark clouds swirling down already picked the remnants of the ships clean. The Kakubimono stared at it blankly, like an awakened dreamer. When he returned to himself, the clouds had scattered, as if it had never been there at all. As for the ship, could it have not been struck down by a storm? Who was to know? Not the Kakukimono. Katsuragi rushed at the doorway and shouted, "My lord! Things go ill at the furnace. I've searched for Sir Niwa, but there is no trace of him. And yet time has passed since Sir Miyazaki has left to seek aid, but he has not returned to send us any missive. Look!" Mikoshi Nakamasa slowly turned, his face grave as one attending at a funeral. He spoke then, his words heavy laden. "I wish not to say such words, Katsuragi, but Miyazaki may never return." Katsuragi peered past Naga-sama's broad, stiff shoulders, beyond the windows. The clouds above boiled in waves of black, as if darkness now was the only weather, and might even morph into an abysmal beast and devour Tarasuna whole. Over 10 people has already perished. That is why Katsuragi recalled as it struck. Yes, it is coming back to him now, in dribs and drabs. That is why they had to set out to seek aid. Miyazaki has been the first to set sail. The clouds had only just begun to form then. Traveling from Tarasuna to Inazuma to ask for support was normally no great feat, and yet there has been no sign of his return. Then a second ship was sent, followed by a third and a fourth. till the Kaku Kimono himself had departed upon the tides, under foul skies and ominous fortunes. It has been Katsuragi's who has brought him back and treated him as his own, and it pained him to see the lad go. Yet the situation in Tatarasuna was severe. Even should they sacrifice more lives, it would have been worth it to gain assistance from Inazuma City. Niwa was gone, and none could find him. Afterwards, Nagamasa led a search party into the mountains in the area around the furnace, all to no avail. Folks began to wonder if Niwa might have encountered an accident, while Rory too soon to suspicion. And they wondered if they have fled, unwilling to bear the sin of having caused these incidents. People grew even more suspicious, and Nagamasa himself strained against his discontent and fury. His face had grown to resemble the rumbling clouds above. Suddenly, a figure flashed by, the presence did not go unnoticed by Nagamasa. He drew his blade and cut, though he only nicked the silken veil the intruder wore. For a moment, they swayed, then, like a marionette pulled by strings, they moved behind Nagamasa, laughing darkly. "Are you seeking someone, my lord? Niwa, perhaps?" Nagamasa bellowed in fury. "You dare address Sir Niwa directly?" Yet the figure parted like mist before his falling blade, only to be rematerialized beyond reach, but not beyond sight. A ghastly apparition indeed. "Was it you who slew my people?" Nagamasa howled and charged, held back only by Katsuragi's desperate grip. As his senses returned to him, he realized he was but an inch away from falling into the furnace. It seems the rest of this work remains unfinished. From the existing text, however, it is apparent that it is a novel of fantastical, colorful sensibilities, born from an imagination well utilized.
我的论文草稿也请一起。
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I have to read more drafts. Holy shit! Oh my gosh! Do I have to read all this? Goodness me, man. A brief analysis of the possible events of historical importance in the Tatarasuna area. This text belongs to the series of works sponsored in the Valhumanana's Veil Cutter project and is yet to be numbered. Author is Aquaba. Abstract. The Tatarasuna area has always been a major pillar of Inazuma's smithing industry. 2 incidents have occurred here, and the details behind the first were vague at best. I believe, however, that there might be a hidden history behind the events that transpired. Hence, this paper will attempt to analyze what may have unfolded from the available data. Okay, introduction. This paper continues and expands the work of my mentor, Mr. Rumi, in his report on the happily hidden tales of Tatarasuna, and is intended to further his adventure of research. According to the data, the blade forging techniques of Inazuma were originally handed down from the Electro Archon, also known as the Raiden Shogun. Using the arts they inherited from their Archon, the people of Inazuma devoted themselves to the process of forging. However, strange rumors that do not quite fit the steely nature of metalworks yet linger around about Tatarasuna, which was a center pillar of the forging industry. There, the Mikoshi and Niwa clans, along with an eccentric puppet, served as the 3 windows of insight we need to investigate the truth behind what happened. Body. Strange notes from the Tatarasuna area. These contents are as follows. Perhaps I overstepped, but I think that Sir Nagamasa's mood grows better when he's forged blades. The obsession to clean the area of the name Mikoshi, to clean the stain of the name Mikoshi, must eat at him. Also, Sir Katsuragi discovered a nameless eccentric while patrolling around Nazuchi Beach. The inspector bought a certain number of jade steel ingots. Natsuragi discuss matters of smithing deep into the night with the vice army officer. Okay, so this is a bunch of notes. Oh gosh. The 7 notes mentioned prior have been scattered across the Tatarasuna area. Among the 7 notes, 6 seem to be a good physical integrity, though they all look quite old, while the last one looks more recent. I believe that the first 6 notes and the last are of different time periods, though the gulf in years between them needs to be verified. The contents of the first 6 should also be related to each other, as the incidents mentioned are quite consistent with one another. I don't think they can see my chat. It's the same account though, wouldn't it? Rumi once mentioned in the happily hidden tiles of Tatarasuna, hereafter known as the Hidden Tales, that in the past, researchers from SUMERU have investigated the cultural histories of Tatarasuna and Inazuma. Though the place has fallen into some degree of repair since the Hidden Tales were written, things have improved since the time when I wrote my original article. Regardless, when what used to be an area of major industry remains a place most inhospitable, and residents of Tatarasuna may be found living and dwelling by the waters. The residents, when questioned, told the researchers of Tatarasuna Golden Age centuries ago, when it was administered by officer Army Officer Niwa, Vice Army Officer Miyazaki, and Inspector Mikoshi Nagamasa. Yet the elders among the locals with deep ties to the region also seem to stress the fact that there were strange rumors surrounding their homeland's past. A great many of these rumors revolve around the yukai, who are so very characteristic of Inazuma's folk histories. A very small number, however, mention this word puppet. It should be known that puppets are neither traditional nor common yokai in Inazuma. This fact drew the attention of the researchers to delve further, and eventually the following pieces of information came to light. A puppet did once appear in Tatarasuna. Its visage was elegant, its apparel impeccable, and the way it dressed hid all the joined lines in its body. If no one were to mention that it was indeed a puppet, it would be hard to tell at all. Additionally, this puppet seemed to possess special joint lines that would fade with time, potentially even disappearing altogether.
Today I had my holiday sports and I got 6 goals and got given 3 gummy worms from my coach cause I was the best player on the team.
Today I was at my holiday sports, I got 6 goals and got 3 gummy worms from my coach because I got a bit... You got 3 gummy worms? Really? That's it? Zed, that's it? For being the best player on the team, you got 3 gummy worms? Come on, man. The name of the puppet was also was known to almost none. Some folk claim to have spotted it appearing around Tatarasuna, while others mentioned encountering it in the central regions of the area. Some even claim that it would frequent the beach. Tales spread of it standing beside the sea and gazing across the waters towards Inazuma City. What it was that the puppet was gazing at remains a mystery. As mentioned earlier, the 6 notes all document a certain nameless eccentric. The eccentric, which can also be read as Kakukimono, is usually used in Inazuma to refer to a figure who dresses or behaves in a particular manner. It is understandable, therefore, why this character would have left such an impression. Should the person of Tatarasuna indeed have been a puppet in the midst, incurring mass panic, a good possibility considering the coexistence between yokai and humans in Inazuma at large, then the puppet would have very likely become a local resident. What is less well known is if the Kakukimono was just another title for this puppet. Perhaps because it is uniquely dressed to distract attention from its more special characteristics. A workable theory, but one that still lacks enough evidence to support it. Still, it can be retained as an analytical lens of sorts. A list of individuals related to Tatarasuna has been compiled here based on historical documents from Inazuma. Starting from the administrators, and the records are as follows. of Armory Officer Niwa, full name Niwa Hisahide. He was the inheritor of the Ishin arts and a successor to the Niwa clan. His family, along with the Akame and Kadahara clans, were together born known as the Ishin Sansaku. Records show that Niwa was a modest and intelligent, but remarkable talent in the administration of territory and people. His eventual whereabouts are unknown, but he was suspected to have left Tatarasuna with his family following the incident. Vice Armory Officer Miyazaki, full name Miyazaki Kano. He was Niwa's second in command. His origins are unknown, and is primarily assisted Niwa in forging and personal management. He was of affable temperament, and many of his friends in the region had many friends in the region, including one Mikoshi Nagamasa. Talk about Mikoshi Nagamasa, the inspector, the successor of the Mikoshi clan, adopted son of Oni warrior Mikoshi Chiyo, and the younger adopted brother to Mikoshi Michihiro, also known as Iwakura, the successor. With his mother missing and abandoned by his brother, Nagamasa alone bore the family name, striving daily to wipe the shame from their history. Though records state that Mikoshi Nagamasa was a stubborn figure, he was also noted to be a person of moral virtue and integrity. It was being noted in various records that he practiced forging swords for self-cultivation, and specially requested special instructions from Miyazaki to further his capabilities. Holy moly, that's a tongue twister. However, after the famous blade, Daitatara Nagamasa was forged, he used it to slay his subordinate, Katsuragi, for reasons unknown at present. The subordinate, Katsuragi. Katsuragi's full name and background remains unknown. Despite all the materials I have sorted through, I have yet to find any more additional personal information regarding him. As one of Mikoshi Nagamasa's subordinates, he was a loyal warrior who has been saved by Nagamasa in his youth. From then on, he swore to stick by his lord through thick and thin, and to give his life in service if it was but asked of him. Kabuki Mono, full name unknown, background unknown. From the many sources I've compiled, combined with Rumi's personal observations, this character might have been the puppet mentioned in the rumors. Kabuki Mono was a figure of fashionable grace and gentleness. According to the hidden tales, he was brought back to Tatarasuna by Katsuragi and became a member of the community. When the Kabuki Mono first arrived in Tatarasuna, he knew nothing of cleaning, cooking, or any work of meticulous nature. The locals taught him with their skills over time, showing him how to clean his attire, dance, and craft small trinkets. Records say that the Kabuki Mono was there when the Daitatara Nagamasa was forged, though his trials end before Mikoshi Nagamasa slew Katsuragi. I believe that the Kabuki Mono was indeed the aforementioned puppet, and that he quite likely had a hand in Katsuragi's death. Yet it seems that the rest of this paper remains unfinished. One thing is for sure though, a lot of thought was put into it.
泽田希望我的论文也能往他那种创作方向发展，可我认为论文应该更切实际一点，不能遇到任何细节都推给神秘力
I
量。
can clearly see the two differences, yeah, that's for sure.
把泽田故事中难以说清的部分都改成政治因素怎么样？比方说，这个事件本质是几大势力争夺地盘什么的。
Some creative stuff now.
原来论文可以随便编的嘛，我还以为你写的那种叫小
Essay
说
to
呢。
essay. Yeah, sounds more like a novel. Has this guy even wrote an essay before?
亚卡巴先生，你老师那么长时间的调研积累，再加上我的人脉，总共也就这么些资料而已。 没法再深入了呀。而且，如果真像你说的，这件事至关重大，甚至关系到势力斗争，那我们就更没渠道得知真相了，不是吗？
也是。那我再想想吧。给我一点时间，重新构思切入点。
Alright, I'll leave
我
it
们
to
还
you.
有事要忙，先走一步啦。你论文加油哦。
好，谢谢你们了。要是之后了解到有关这件事的信息，
There was a guy that I had to go up against because he was in the same position as me from the other school and he was like 6'4". I outran him with me in between two players running past both of them and they had to have two defenders just to not make me score because clearly the other coach was scared of me.
那我们就算了解到什么，恐怕也没法提供给他们当参考了吧？毕竟伞兵那家伙已经被我们打败，沦为阶下囚了。一般来说，这种身份的人
We kicked his butt and got him locked up.
肯定都是机密信息，对吧？
We did actually, yeah, in the SUMERU story, Archon story, yeah.
要是问我意见，我会告诉亚卡巴，干脆换个课题好了。课题这种东西，就像世界上的大树一样，有那么多，没必要。
Oh. Oh, what the f...
喂，那个人影你看到了吗？突然走过去的那个，就在那边，好像
He's right there!
伞兵，不可能吧？
Why the hell is he out? He's out!
快追上去
Chad, he's out! He's out! He's out! What the flip? He's out! Where is he? Is he here? There was a guy who I had to go up against because he was the same position as me from the other school, and he was like 6'4". I had him with me in between two players running past both of them, and they had to have two defenders just to not make me score. But clearly the other coach was scared of me. Jeez, you imagine being so scary that the other coach had to put two defenders on you just to, you know, ensure you're kept in check. Nahida! Man, your thing has always been as beautiful as I remember. Your place, Nahida. Hello. Hello.
纳西达，我们刚刚在路上看到伞兵大摇大摆地走过去了。他不是被关，真的在那里。
Oh.
果然来了呀。
Okay, hi. He's just here.
你为什么会在禁山宫里呀？你不是被关起来了吗？我知道你们非常好奇，其中的原因就
Oh
由我
no,
来说明吧。
Nahida, what did you do?
释放伞兵是我的意思，我们之间有个交易，他会替我到世界树内做一些调查工作。
What are you gonna do in Irmisol? Oh no. What's up, Fishy? How you doing? What are you gonna do in Irmisol?
交易？你竟然愿意相信那种人吗？
You even seen the guy. He literally tried to talk you out. He tried to literally absorb you into a god to become him and make him a god.
你就没有想过吗？如果不是这样，须弥留着我又有什么意义？还是说，你们想杀了我？如果是这样，之前为什么不动手？
自作多情了，是因为纳西达说你身上还有谜团。
意思是没有这个谜团，你们就能动手吗？那你倒是成长了，不那么优柔寡断了呢。
这么快就吵起来了，真糟糕呢。可以请你们稍微平静一些吗？我们是担心你啊，纳西达，你不能被他骗了。
很少见到有人像你这样质疑智慧之神的智慧，好有意思啊！
你少挑拨离间了啦！
I don't like this.
就算对象是伞兵，如果是有合理条件的交易，我想
Nahida, I feel like you gonna get bored.
当然，你和博士都做过交易，我相信你的诚意。
Hi. Hi there. I for one have no reason to doubt because he even struck the deal with the doctor. I mean, that's a bad idea. Didn't the doctor the one in the first place that locked you up?
我从他手上换取了有价值的情报。关于这一点，之后你应该也会明白更多的。先前那场大战消耗了伞兵绝大部分力量，现今他不足以对我们构成战略意义上的威胁，可以说处境非常微妙。
Is he sure about that?
再加上他曾担任愚人众执行官第6席，一定知道不少秘密。现在他被困在须弥，愚人众的态度值得在意。
I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to sleep because I had a nap for like 5 hours.
You had a nap for like 5 hours? When? When did you have a nap?
等一下，曾担任的意思是，他已经不是执行官了吗？
Wait, just double checking. Yeah, that was okay. Cool.
如果可以，我也不想这么说。
Oh my gosh, Zed actually
但
won
博
it. Let me
士
make it bigger.
似乎没有任何带走失败者的意
Zed
思，
actually won it, brother.
所以
Ow. Shit. How did you win it? Jeez, that's some potty mouth by Nahida.
世间大部分人的关系都是利用和被利用，这种利用关系才是最为稳固的人际。愚人众跟我，还有他们彼此之间，也都是如此。只要有价值，就谁都不会舍弃。但这次事件过后，不得不承认，我会失去一部分
Really,
信
what a
用。
crying shame. Damn. Even freaking what's it called? Even freaking Lumine is throwing shade. I'm late, Whiffly. You honestly, it's good that you're late. You wanna see real quick? Let me just pull up a lot of freaking text from this point. So 31 minutes ago, all the way till 8 minutes ago. 31 minutes ago to 8 minutes ago. Oh my good god. Yeah, welcome to Genshin Impact. It's a freaking reading simulator at this point. Glad I spent that time watching Lion King. Yeah, you'll be very glad because also it's kind of like, actually no, it's pretty good information, but not necessary information to understand the whole Genshin story. So it's kind of just a very, very side story. Anyway, what's up, Neko?
愚人众内部会重新评估我的
Anyway,
用
this is your
途，
Wanderer, Whiffly, if you don't know.
那我也
This
得
is
为
the
自
Wanderer.
己留条后路。
就像我们先前讨论的那样，我不喜欢伤害生命，你也说你需要庇护，那为什么不投靠其他势力呢？
Discord? Discord? What's in Discord? Rocket League in real life? I think I've seen this before, actually. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this.
Let's go gambling!
Is that actual crowd, though? Yeah, there is an actual crowd. Oh my gosh. Might watch this later. What a save, what a save, what a save. Just posting what a save, 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 what a save.
如你所见，眼前这两位已经持反对意见了，不是吗？你和他们是朋友，自然会考虑他们的
Yeah,
意
this guy's the
见。
saddest if you don't know. He's a sadistic person to himself and to others.
当然了，纳西达，别听他胡说八道。那就以后再讨论这些好了，反正还有时间。总之，今天的事是一次尝试，让我们试着合作，再以此为根基去判断以后的走向吧。
I remember the community sentiment from this quest. Have you ever seen the Hida and Wanderer like mommy and son memes? The Hida is basically the mom, and then the what's called the Balladeer, the Wanderer, is like a bad child. It's like bad boy, bad son, smack, smack, smack. So you have this little kid beating up this freaking full-sized man, and it's like bad boy.
可以，
I remember this. I
那我就
remember
按照
that.
约定
Those
行
memes,
事。
yeah. Or like those memes like those fan art. That was hilarious. That was a good time.
去吧，保持联系。
Okay.
那西达，你这次的决定
Yeah,
是
bro,
认
this is
真
gonna
的
be a
吗
bad？ idea, that's for sure.
是的，做出这一决定也跟你有
For
关哦。
my benefit?
对，我说过，世界树里有一些关于你血亲的记录。
Oh shit! What? Okay. There's information about your twin in Irmisol. Let me just double check. I actually got the information of Irmisol correct. Irmisol is the place where it's inside that underground place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The big giant tree place in Genshin. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, okay, it is. It is. The beating heart of the world, basically. It is. Okay, yeah. So, okay. Wow. Okay, interesting.
啊，对，我们今天来找你，就是想问这些事。还有更多信息吗？你应该还记得，上一次我们提到，愚人众方面没有将那个人的信息列入降临者一列，
You may
这点
remember
尤
we
为重
mentioned
要
that。the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the descender category. This is an extremely important point.
或许
It's possible that the
愚
Fatui
人
had
众还
already
掌握
reached
着
out
更多
even
连
I
我都
don't
不
know
知道的
about.
信
And since
息
the Baladi used to be one of
而
them,
伞
he'll
兵
be
曾
better
是愚人
acquainted
众
with
的
this
一员，
information than I am.
险
Oh.
些成为新一代神明
He
的
granted the
他
power to，
曾
connect
被赋予
with
全脑，
Irmisol when he was
可以跟世
almost.
界树链接。即使如今失去
He
神
was
之
granted
心，
the power to
他体内
connect
也
with
还残留着一
Irmisol
些链
when
接
he
能力。
almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has a gnosis, some traces of his power remain in him. He can still connect. Ooh. Ooh. I see.
世界树内
The
部
amount of
信息量
information
过
in
大，
Irmisol is vast
就
beyond
算是
description.
我
Shift
也不可能
sifting
短时
through
间
all
内
of it
事无
without
巨细
knowing
地
what
辨
to
理
look
一
for
切。
would take too long even for me. Do I need to explain to you briefly what Irmisol means if you want to context what this is happening? A stupid trapper of a creator who can see two colors with one color apparently. You know what? They just, yeah. Do you see my DMs about the banners? About the banners? Oh yeah, I saw that, yeah. I thought you said that Eve was going to be in there. Is it apparently not? I thought he is.
So 所以我提出
So ask the Baladier
让更
to
熟悉这
search
方
in
面内容
Irmisol
的
for
伞
any
兵
information
代
about
替
the
我到世界树
descendants.
里
He's
搜
more
寻所有与
familiar
降临
with
者
this
有
kind of
关的内
information.
容
He。should be able to find it more quickly. What if he lies to you?
反正我不信那家伙，他以前可没少跟我们作对。我明白，不过有时立场是一切的前提。
I know what the Irmisol is enough. Do you know what Irmisol is? Is that what you're trying to ask?
未来的事取决于他能带回怎样的信息了。而且，旅行者，
You thought it was going to be this banner last time? Oh, the banners change every time with if you don't know that. Every banner is a different banner. Every single banner is a different banner. So, but then most of the time we care about the 5-star banners. That's why, yeah. But if you search up, for example, search up the Raiden Shogun banner. This one I know for sure. Raiden banners. If I just search up like, you know, all her banners, right? Okay, Kujo-Sara seems to be a constant one here, but it's Bennett twice. Then we have the what's called the Musketeer girl, only once. We got Sucrose there. We have Yen Fei, I think that's her name, and then we have Rosaria. So they're all different. But I think Kujo-Sara is because Kujo-Sara is a Kujo-Sara sees Raiden Shogun as like an idol, so that's why they'll probably put them together. Wait, Ayaka, there's Rosanna, Razor, and Sayu. I see another Ayaka, yeah. Then there's Sucrose, Diana, and then whatever his name is. So they're completely different. They're completely different. Every banner is completely different. So yeah, like Kokomi here has Kujo-Sara, the Rock Girl, and then Bennett. And if I can find another one, Kokomi, it would be a completely different one as well. But yeah, even here, like Kurosawa is not the last one. The bottom right one is not even Kurosawa. So, you know, every banner is different. A big tree that has a bunch of knowledge. Yeah, basically. Okay, quick definition. The Irmisol is a big tree at the bottom to that. So it's, imagine Fortnite flipped, where you have one side and you flip it to the other side. The Irmisol is attached from the like at the bottom of the world, like on the other side of the world, and basically what it does is collects information on everything that's happening. So if you have the power of Irmisol, you basically have the power of all the information throughout the entire Teyvat. And also then that the Irmisol is like the beating heart of Teyvat. If Irmisol gets sick, or something happens to Irmisol, then strange stuff is starting to happen. Which you probably actually mentioned probably in Act 1. That Irmisol's sick or something. So then the strange ley lines happening around the place. Because yeah. Did you go through Act 2 by the way? How's Act 2, Whiffley? How's Act 2? He was telling me about this, yeah. So Irmisol is basically the beating heart of Teyvat, and if he gets sick, then bad stuff happens.
我们几度意识连接，我知道你心中某个角落一直藏有强烈的思念之情。那种感觉，就像一个人在黑夜里寻找唯一的烛火。防备伞兵是我身为须弥的神明必须去做的事，可我也将你视作朋友，一直在思考，有什么是我能为你做的。
Yeah, the Irmisol being sick and everything, yeah.
假如与伞兵交易能换来令你日思夜想的答案，我非常乐意。
I'm barely into about all my cutscenes. Yeah, it's purely cutscenes, Whiffley. You said it was. I thought you said he's an errand boy thing. It's purely cutscenes. No combat at all. It's completely cutscenes. It's purely cutscenes, Whiffley.
请不要这么客气，你可是须弥的英雄啊，这是你应得的报酬。但我还是放心不下来，有什么我们能做的事吗？原本还想联系你们，但在那之前，你们就已经找到我这里来了，也算是一种心灵感应呢。事实上，我本就打算请你出面，带我执行监督伞兵的任务。就算失去了绝大部分力量，伞兵怎么说也是执行官。你能跟他一起行动的话，我也好放心些。
Mom is putting babysitting. Mom is babysitting duty on his freaking kid. Yeah, we have to put freaking babysitting duty on this freaking guy. My gosh, man.
当然，我也会以外部导航的形态存在于你们身旁，引领你们在世界树里前进。
Got it.
那就拜托了，各位，准备一下吧。
Oh, she's gonna pull straight into Irmisol. Okay, sure. Sure.
哇，世界树所在的环境跟之前不太一样了呢。
As beautiful as it's been.
色彩变得柔和了。应该是因为如今的须弥一切平安吧。
Yep, this place has been healed. All right, let's go.
动作比我想的快嘛，看来是担心我先你们一步进入世界树，甚至特意减少了朋友闲聊的时间。
Oh my gosh, freaking Bella didn't he just send me to babysit you? I knew it is exactly that. Nihida sent me here to babysit your ass. So you better freaking play nice, okay? You better play nice.
这家伙说话口气怎么还那么大呀？明明已经是囚犯了。
做了囚犯就会被狱警盯上，很正常。不过现在是我的放风时间，你们最好认识到这一点。
Okay, you absolute bitch. Fuck off.
你们顺利会合了呢。有件事我必须强调一下，稍后你们将进入世界树的内部，因其特殊性，它向来被视为须弥最重要的存在。
You really trust this guy to go in there? I need to be quite clear about something. In a few months, you will enter into the innermost region of Irmisol. It is an environment like no other and the most important place in all of Sumeru. We're gonna freaking destroy Tovat by the end of this.
不同于常规区域，世界树内部有且仅有信息数据构成的洪流，在世界树内部行动。我知道你们之间有不少积怨，可一旦进入世界树，绝对不能内讧。这也是为了你们的安全。好吧，看在重要行动的份，
不用把关系搞得太糟。 我们稍后还要一起行动呢。根据与小吉祥草王的约定，我会走在前面，探路、排除危险之类事宜由我执行。你们只需要乖乖跟在后头，睁大眼睛看着就行。
OK。
哈，听起来好像你比我们还会探险一样，很自信。
没其他事的话，出发。还是说，需要给你们留一？你
这家伙！ 好讨厌这家伙的嘴巴，好烦啊
！Focus on doing your job 。
可以开始了。
准许访问世界树，并接手续启动。
Oh gosh, alright.
这是小型的树苗吗？啊！可恶，这家伙！
Alright.
那我们也赶快跟上吧。
We're going straight into it, I guess.
这就是世界树的内部。
It's different from what I imagined.
好，
Oh, this.
特别
Oh, okay. This is
有一种
different.
不容亵渎的感觉。
This is different.
世界树与整个提瓦特大陆息息相关，流淌在它内部的每一条信息都有其
So
意义。
yeah, Irmisol is literally connected to every part of Tovat. So if you want the history of Tovat, you go to Irmisol, basically.
别把时间都花在惊叹上，该出发了。
不知道为什么，不太想听他的话。
That smug Paimon, I would do the exact same. That smug Paimon, I would do the same.
小吉祥草王，我们将前往世界树的中心。
你现在应该还能感觉到树心的所在地吧？
对，查阅信息的事就选在那里进行，如何？
我准许，请动身吧。
走吧，跟紧点，别乱跑。
Still kind of scared.
喂，我说，在这里乱跑走丢的话，会发生什么？你笑什么？
只是在想，如果你走丢，这家伙会是什么表情？在这里没人能保证什么事一定不会发生。安全起见，你们最好跟紧我。
Okay. My gosh, this is freaking beautiful. What's a little tree?
这些树苗一样的东西都散开了呢。
Fragment has dissipated into space. Oh, it's
都是世界树内部的信息，不要乱碰。
Because it looks like we're being transported to another path. Okay.
上下左右看起来都差不多。
Space unusual seem like the balance. Yeah, okay. Sorry, what's that? Discord?
怪不得说会走丢，这家伙居然没有骗我们呢。
Genshin has dropped the panel. Oh yeah, Genshin has
又
dropped
在
right
笑
now
我，
because of the thing. Is that release
什么
panel?
意思啊他？
Oh yeah, so yeah,
骗
it's
是
a
一
release
件
panel,
因
but
时
not this
因
one,
地
I
的
guess.
事情，此刻毫无必要。收起你的警戒吧。
Yeah, Genshin does the drops. That's a long time. That's been around for
Done.
ages. I just don't really do drops because that's a lot of time spent. How much did you spend? Oh, it's only an hour and a half. Okay, maybe I should do drops.
好大的树木！
It's the center of Irmisol. All the information in the world is flowing through it.
小吉祥草王，
你们应该到那里了吧？准备的如何？
随时可以开始。
那么， 请准备，预备开始访问意识洪流，建立锚点。伞兵那家伙居然真的在为纳西达做事，看来他也是个怕死的人。
He hasn't put up any resistance. He seems to be good at working on the front line. Maybe he has a similar role to Fatui. First, Aquabai and Sawada's story. Now this, what a strange individual.
接下来的事就麻烦你了，有新发现务必分享给我们。我们反而是无所事事的闲人了。
Only 30 minutes for the primos? Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, yeah, as well. What is that, like, what's called the... What's the one on the very left with? I don't know what that is on the very left. That was new.
旅行者派蒙吗？
Nahida? Is this a telepathic
没
communication?
错，把派蒙也邀请进来了。可以直接在脑子里说话。
Paimon, we did this for the last 5 acts, Paimon. We did this for the last 5 acts, you didn't notice? Stupid Paimon. I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the Balladeer.
可以这么说，而且我们都是熟悉的朋友了，偶尔像这样聊聊也不坏呢。很新鲜，感觉还不错哦。对了，刚才我一直想问，你们觉不觉得伞兵很矛盾？他说话总是牙尖嘴利的，做起事来倒很踏实的样
Currency
子。
for the Minister Wonderland gambling. Oh, you get 1 free pull. Oh, maybe I need to pull. Maybe I should think that as well. Maybe I should watch for that one as well. Yes, it seems to be to excel in doing odd jobs for each other, for others.
我说过，他身上还有谜题，那些事从我的视角看得很清楚，他自己却完全没弄明白。说不定今天他能找到答案吧。
Is it about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Inazuma? The betrayals. If you probably know what that means, Wifley. The betrayals.
不愧是你呀，细致又聪明。
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into Hypatia in Paris Dali. Where you saw it in the Balladeer's mind well, and okay.
原来你触碰到了他心中这一部分，的确可以说背叛造就
Betrayal
了如今
by
的
one
他。
particular person. His original mother.
我还以为像他那种人天不怕地不怕呢，搞了半天也不过如此嘛。每个人或多或少会有一些属于自己的往事呢，派蒙。就算伞兵
Yep.
是被雷神创造出来的人偶也一样。说到人偶，今天还遇到了2个在教练院讨论论文的人，他们的题目居然是踏被杀事件。纳西达，你知道那些事吗？如果是说踏被杀那个神秘事件与侵袭者之类的，
Oh,
我
she
知道。
knows.
真的，听他们说，踏被杀的历史上存在不少疑点，目前所有相关信息都是靠想象来补全的。他们认为是这
Why
样。
doesn't Nahida know this though? She's a young Archon. Only what, like 400 years? No, 200 years ago or something? She's not been around that long. She's only been, how long has Nahida been around for? I can't remember off the top of my head. Give me 1 second, chat. Let's do something real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. You told Nahida about the story Aquabai and Sawada are writing.
啊，真有意思呢。这2位先生仅凭猜想，就能推理出不少强有力的信息。难道他们猜对了不少？
So the guess say got it right. Instead of the essay, they got the guess right. 5 years ago when they found 500 years. Oh, so she was around when this happened. Oh, it was she was around. She was around. Cause yeah, what's it called? If you don't know, Wifley, Nahida is the youngest icon. There was a great. He's called the Great Lord Kusunobi or something. Kusunobi. can't remember the top of my head what her name is, but she's the original Dendro Archon. And then what was the? I think she died in the Battle of Khaenri'ah. I think that's what it is. She somehow died. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna get into spoiler story. You know what's fucking because it was spoiler territories anyways. But she died. I think pretty sure she died in the Battle of Khaenri'ah. So then the next Dendro, the Celestia made the next Dendro Archon. They found the Dendro Archon. About this in Act 2, yeah, they found the Dendro Archon. But they think that because the Dendro Archon is a baby, they think that she's useless. So they locked her up. Suppressed her in the Archon. Oh, it's in the Archon War. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So then, they locked her up. They suppressed her, and basically, made the head sage, whatever, the head, like, you know, this researcher sage, took over, and then the Fatui basically made a deal with the head sage. Then basically like give him ultimate power for, like, you know, information, that kind of shit. So then they started doing the whole like the 2 where they started like where they started using people's dreams as their as the reality, and basically farming people off their dreams, I think, something along those lines. And then basically then from that point on, you know, that's why the Dendro Archon called us, to basically help her escape and also help take down the bad guy. Yeah. That's the entire story of SUMERU, basically. If you don't know that.
至少在他被杀曾经被某种事务所害这点上，完
Harsuna
全
was
猜对了。
sabotaged.
3个灵魂聚在一起闲聊，真热闹啊！看来不需要我参与的话题总是令人着迷。
Okay, Baladia.
你怎么突然说话了？
特意避开我对话，一定是在讨论我了。
We have every right to keep certain things confidential.
说的也是，囚犯不受欢迎也是很正常的事。
那你找到什么了吗？
暂时还在搜寻，不过别抱太大希望。你和你的血亲来自世界之外。 就算世界树里毫无记录也很正常。
as well, yeah, we know that one. That's very obvious.
等等，你一直知道这些吗？还是纳西达告诉你的
I thought he knew about that as well.
见过那么多次了，不是吗？你很有名，知道有关你的事也不奇怪吧
Every conversation with you is hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
现在你我必须保持和平，我没兴趣给自己找不痛快。以寻常心对话还是能做到的。
Wait, what? Oh.
这团光好像树苗一样的东西。
无名的数据。
Anonymous data?
你可不能忘了我们的约定，记得分享出来。
少啰嗦，安静点等着。
丹羽先生，您当真要去冒险吗？
哦，
事关踏贝沙的核心熔炉，贸然行动恐怕……
除我以外，没有进入炉心的更有人选。
是吗？您执意如此的话，
这是。
That name. Niwo was the man in charge of Tatarasuna. Plus, he belongs to the lineage of Ishin art. Something bad just happened.
自我来到踏贝沙已经有些日子了，您也好，玉于长政大人也好，甚至可以说，
Whoa, is this a memory?
这里的每一位都十分仁厚。 您所带领的踏贝沙，就像一个温暖的聚集地，一个巨大的村庄。人们过着繁忙而有意义的生活，怀抱着热情生活。据我所知，这些年雷电将军大人处理了许多肆虐于盗栖大地上的妖邪。踏贝沙这一地点，最初也是为了消耗精华骨髓而设立。
哦。
为了消耗掉精华骨髓，锻造业兴起了。 一代又一代刀匠因而诞生，闻名于世，或是默默无闻。
Interesting。
然后传承下去。技术、血脉、梦想，所有被这一工业卷入的匠人，都在刀与钢中寻求自我。 所以，您接受了我和赤木先生的提议。
埃舍尔先生，赤木提过，若不是您来到道期，偶然与他结为朋友，一同研讨技术，他不会这么快想到优化锻造手法的方案。
OK。
您将双方共同研发的技术归入赤木名下，后来他又将技术转卖给我。现如今，踏贝沙炉心中转动的都是而您也作为踏贝沙的顾问之一，留在这里陪伴我们。您的到来，改变了我们的生产与锻造模式。
您过奖了，道奇的锻造业本就值得我来鉴赏，能与大人们结为朋友。
Why does Escher that name seems familiar to me？
可是埃舍尔先生，事实当真如此吗？
大人这话又是？
今日之前，我从未将一切串联起来，是因为我不愿像这样揣测。接纳新技术投入实战，我们得到了什么？怪异的黑烟积压的问题。直到最近，如您所知，有人因为炉心内的怪异污秽死去了。外出求救的人一个都没有回来。你我的朋友，清奇者，带着那片金色羽毛前往明神岛求。即便如此，埃舍尔先生，您一定什么都不害怕吧？否则，
不过是惊讶于大人您向我说出如此真心的话。这般揣测，应该是在您心中暗藏。
玉于长政大人或许也察觉到了一系列事件背后的共性，那就是您，埃舍尔先生。只是玉于大人一生刚正。
据说玉于大人是将军斩杀的妖女虎千代的养子，为洗刷家族污名而奋斗。行事谨慎，本是应当。
您连此中的进退都懂得。
I'm going through the
是从枫丹
thing
远道而
here.
来的机械工匠，
information.
不会太大材小用了吗？
丹羽大人这话，是建议我去找份官家的工作吗？
可以了，埃舍尔，我站在这里，是因为炉心内邪力肆虐，需要有一个人带着你给的用以吸收邪祟的装置进入高危区解决问题。我是这里的负责人，我将背负起责任，勇敢赴死。你呢？
看您的眼神，似乎……
事已至此，没有必要继续演下去了。不论你是谁，我只想知道你还在等什么？这里还有什么值得你好奇的答案吗？
丹羽大人，我在等一个时刻。
哦，
像这样，听你说完话，彻底阻止你进入炉心的时刻。您还是比我想的聪明了一点点。
Like the fact, this is the freaking NPC sitting animation. This is.
还以为至少刚来那几天我伪装得很好呢，却没想到您从那时候就开始托人打听我的消息了。到期至枫丹，路途遥远，您的人花了不少时间确定埃舍尔是个假名。我并不来自枫丹，但是您依旧想象不到我是谁，想象不到这踏贝沙还有什么吸引我的东西。
杀了我，就没有人能进入炉心。
不，还有一个人。虽说人们未必觉得他是人。
你背后另有势力，早晚会露出马脚。可我不明白。
自然是为了欣赏和实验。要知道，当然了，你如果好奇，我也愿意报出真正的名号。
What？
你可以称呼我为愚人众执行官。
Okay.
想给你们的国度增加一点小麻烦而已。
所以
If I remember correctly, the doctor just wants to create a what's called wants to create
激发净化骨髓中的邪祟
the
之力。
god, right? Oh, oh. Oh, okay. Because I don't know if this is true. I think this is true, right? The doctor wanted to create a god to replace what's it called? Because Sarisa technically doesn't have a god. They have the what's called the lead of the Sarisa, but they don't have a god. If I remember that correctly, I don't know if that's true exactly, but if I remember that correctly, so then to make a god, they basically went to Sumeru, or went to what's called whatever this place is, Tatarasuna. Gave him the technology to make all this evil energy, to then basically give all this power to then the Wanderer, so then he became the god. Holy crap! Wow. Okay, this is quite deep.
我做的装置可不是骗人的，想瞒着外面的人解决这场灾难，就必须用到它。只不过，带着憎恨的人更容易被邪祟附身。你尽情愤怒吧。我想看看这样的心脏放到人偶，反正没有你。别人早晚也会利用那位纯洁的人偶吧。
Oh, and then what's it called? The Wanderer doesn't actually know yet what's happening to him. He's just a puppet still. I was talking about one of the other harbingers at first, but I don't think you're meant to know that who they are yet. And he's a harbinger. Wait, I thought he was talking about one of the other harbingers at first but one, I don't think you're meant to know who they are yet. What you talk about the doctor? Because harbinger, yeah, Escher is a harbinger. He's the he's the doctor. If you don't know who the doctor is the harbinger. Is the Futui diplomat for Sumeru. You know how there's a there's a Futui diplomat for Mondstadt that went to Inazuma and they got killed in Inazuma. This guy is the one that, not the doctor, the different one. Oh, okay, yeah. This guy is the diplomat to go to Sumeru. But not the doctor, a different one. Okay. I don't think you're meant to know who they are yet. Which harbinger are you talking about then? I don't know what harbinger you're exactly talking about. Okay, I'm gonna be up here real quick. I'm gonna quick toilet break. Alright, be up here real quick, chat. Alright, I'm back. The marionettes? The marionettes? Hold up. Let me just see who the marionette in Genshin is exactly. I can't remember. Oh, Sandrome! Oh. Oh, we're getting into like very deep stuff here. If you're mentioning Sandrome. You need to write subtitles for this? Genshin, come on. I think this might be a what's called English thing. This might be an English quirk. There is no way they have this in other languages. Lamau.
要将我的心送给他，去告诉他，长征大人也好，我也好。
Gasping for air is my new filler word instead of gubby. Gasping for air. Oh my god, because usually you just be coughing. They wouldn't say gasping for air, he would just say coughing.
他不必做任何事来证明自己。人与人，
真是美好的理想呀，让我有些愧疚。你要是乐意，就当我是个怪物，是个鬼魅好了。这样你就算死，也不是因为愚蠢而被人所害，只不过是输给了无法超越。
Sorry, what? They use this animation of him dying? This is just someone tripped over and falling, basically, this animation. And I've seen this so many times, and now this is used for death. I'm sorry, this is I'm too like what's it called, dumbfounded by this freaking post.
丹羽大人，让我们拭目以待。你的人偶朋友能成为人吗？丹羽大人。哎呀，
He already, I mean, have you not seen the different animation change? He's already dead. And there he is.
如此一来，丑角，你交给我的任务就完成了。制造空隙，令我们嵌入到道
But
奇
yeah,
的
I thought that
运
puppet
转
friend he was
之中。
talking about is Sandra. No, he's talking about what's it called? He's talking about
如此有趣。
he's talking about the Wanderer. Because the Wanderer is also a puppet, if you don't know that. Actually, do you know the Wanderer's history? You should know. You should know the Wanderer's history by now. It's explained by Yamiko.
让我为你介绍一个人偶吧。假如他有
A's third
用，
prototype. Yeah,
便
exactly.
成为我们的同志。
A's third prototype. But
若非
then
如此，
the fourth one is then
则化
what's
为
called
浮
the
尘。
Ryzen Shogun. So then basically child, and A was like, okay, bye, useless child. Which if you look in the story, the past lines, they mentioned the betrayal. That was the betrayal. When A got betrayed his own son, basically. It's basically you like, you know, you got disowned. I thought that he would just call him the Wanderer. No, not the Wanderer. I mean, his name is the Ballad, the Wanderer, the Puppets. This is like 400 years ago, by the way. So this is like, they don't know his name in particular. We just gave him the name Wanderer because the Wanderer is actually, why did we give him the name Wanderer? I don't know why. But yeah, he is the puppet. Everyone keep mentioning the puppet. It's him. We don't know Sandra. Sandra was too long ago. Briefly, this was before Fontaine came out. The story. The story is before Fontaine came out. So this is a very, very long time ago story. So Sandra has probably not even existed. Not even as a what's it called? Not even as a draft. So Fontaine just didn't exist? No, Fontaine was talked about. Yes, it was talked about. It didn't exist yet. This is the story before Fontaine came out. This is the interlude chapter. So usually the way chapters work is new region is one update is one act. So if you have 6 acts, 6 updates, then you got one update for the interlude, and then like 2 or 3 filler chapters or filler updates, and then new version, which is new region. I think she would have been planned since her like emblem thing appears earlier. Yeah, she would have been planned. Yeah, she definitely would have been planned, but definitely not this early. Not this early. Definitely not this early. Oh boy, he is not gonna be happy. Because he just found the origin of how he became how he is now. He is not gonna be happy.
多拖累。
Oh no, his eyes changed color.
很好，很好。
This is not good. Why did you switch positions, Paimon and Lumine? I thought Lumine's on the right side.
刚才那个是博士，他是不是变成了枫丹的工匠？
He was the one behind the series.
但我们所看到的东西，为什么是以他的视角？我触碰博士，确认他是否消除所有切片时， 从他心中读取了这一段记忆，对你而言，应当算得上
这种东西毫无意义。
Actually, maybe did this come out before SUMERU Fontaine? They mentioned Fontaine there. Maybe they came out. Maybe this came out after Fontaine. This might have come out after Fontaine. But then it's still like, you know, too early still. Way too early.
是吗？可记忆中的那个单语并未出卖你。那时在踏贝沙，你带着装置进入炉心，不是他的要求。你一定比我更懂得这其中的意义。
His betrayal was a lie. That he was believed, that his belief for 100 years was just part of the doctor's experiment. Because this particular betrayal was the betrayal of, what's his name? Niwa, is it? Yeah, Niwa. If the betrayal never happened, it exists only in his imagination. But where does this leave him?
我们还是换个地方吧。他看起来好像很生
Okay, let's
气。
go over there.
给他一点时间消化情绪比较好哦。我还没搞明白他被杀的事，只知道是博士捣鬼。可为什么他情绪会那么激动？没有人像这样欺骗过派蒙，派蒙不明白也很正常。或许。 他也早晚要知道这些讯息
So
的吧。
yeah, he got deceived hard.
先前的事你们已经知道了，侵袭者被桂木捡回踏贝沙，与那里的人一起生活。后来，博士伪装成枫丹工匠，
Disguised the mechanic from Fontaine. Oh. Was that the doctor? Did he turn? Oh, okay. So this was before. Wait, hold up. Let me see. So okay, there's no. I think okay. What I mean, what Paimon means by did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine is the mechanic from Fontaine is the was the what's it called, the doctor's disguise. So Katsuragi took the Kakuni no Mono to live with the people of the Tatarasuna. So they took all the people of the great what's called the bladesmiths and lived with the people of Tatarasuna. And that's what they mentioned, like, you know, oh, you know, the greatest, you know, all the the new technologies and stuff. The doctor showed up disguised in the mechanic from Fontaine, and that's where the trouble began. Because all the horrific experiments planned by the doctor, everything he did was just a plan to see the disaster and zoom that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in this experiment, the Balladeer became the main test subject. Wow.
刚才那段记忆之后，
The events you saw,
真相
just saw
是
in
这
the
样
memory, the doctor put
博
Niwa's
士将
heart
丹羽的
into
心
the
脏放入
device
装置，交给
and
伞兵，
handed it to the
让他进入
Balladeer.
炉心，去吸收所
Then
有
he
冶炼导致
instructed
的
him
污
to
秽。
enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process.
负荷远超
The
预
loads
期
were，far beyond what
伞
he
兵却
expected,
活
but
了
the
下来。
Balladeer survived. He
最
left the
终，
furnace in
他疲
sheer
惫地离
exhaustion
开炉
and left
心，
said to the mechanic,
问
"This
工
device
匠
seemed to have protected me. What's
这个
in
装
it?"
置似乎保护了我。工匠
The
回答
mechanic answered, Niwa
丹羽
fled
大
this
人畏罪
place
潜
for
逃，
fear of
不过他给你留了份
punishment,
礼
but
物，
he left
据
you
说
a
是你一
gift.
直渴望的东
He said
西，
it's the one thing that has
是
been
从无辜的
that
随
you've been
从身
looking
上
for.
弄来
He
的。
took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. But the truth is actually his heart.
说着，
And the mechanic
工匠
removed the
取出
wooden
了
heart
装
from
置
the
中
from the
枯萎的
device
心
as
脏
he。spoke. So he basically he cleaned all the filth from the furnace and basically withered Niwa's heart, which he thought, wow.
伞兵从未想
Well,
到
he，was stunned that
渴求
such
之物会以
unthinkable
如此
cruelty
残
has
酷的
brought
形式
him the
呈现
thing
在
that
面
he's
前。
been longing for his entire life.
杀死
A
他人取来的
acquired
心脏
through
本是不祥之物，
cold-blooded murder
居然能从污
is a
秽中
cursed
保
thing,
护他。
but it protected him from the filth.
他认为
He thought Niwa
自己被丹羽彻
had
底背
completely
叛了。
betrayed him, yet his
这
very
种背叛
this
却
very
让他活
betrayal
了下来。
had ensured his survival.
愤怒又悲伤的伞兵把心狠狠
Overwhelmed
摔
with
在地
anger and
上，
sorrow, the
毅
Balladeer
然离
threw
开
the
踏
heart
贝
to the
沙
ground。and left Tarasuna without looking back. So that's another bit. So that's, yeah. The doctor killed an innocent man and
那
pinned
博士不
everything
就
on
是
the
杀死无
victim.
辜的人，还
That's
眷顾给
terrible.
死者吗？
Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to great cause resentment. Now we know what was behind his decision to seek revenge on the the Raiden Gonkadan 100 years ago. But it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision.
是啊，他只有理解这一点，才能选择未来的路。
Wait
托
for
雷，你竟敢做出这种事！丹羽根本就没有畏罪潜逃，
Oh.
是你杀了他。
Ballad, you're not happy. A while later.
我们要不然还是去问问他怎么样了吧？喂，你还好吗？你这个表情好吓人
He
呢。
just smug.
你们似乎很担心我。要不是知道我们之间有些往
Just
事，
want to make sure this
差
doesn't
点以
affect
为
the
我当
plan.
然我会完成约定。
你难道是在调查我们想知？
我们本就是为此而来的。
Damn, he didn't. He's not gonna
不
like
过
talk
很可
about it.
惜，世界树内确实没有关于降临者的记录。
The descendants in Immersill. Oh no.
连你都这么说，看来世界树不会记录降临者。来自世界之外的个体
You know who counts from
真不
beyond this
属于
world
吉
is
瓦
not
特
counted as part of the vault. Didn't we know this? I got a feeling we know. I got a feeling we know this, don't we? Because we know Immersill takes a record of everything that is of Tavat, but there's a caveat to that, which is anything that is not part of Tavat, it doesn't collect. I'm pretty sure that's what it. We knew that ages ago. We knew that ages ago. Why are we visiting this again?
意思是一无所获吗？
I mean, not for him. Not expected. Unexpected, but still, thank you.
别急着说谢谢，看你这副沮丧的样子，就由我个人
哦
分享给你一些情报。
你知道什么？
你的哥哥之所以被记录在世界树内，或许是与坎瑞亚有关。
The reason why there are
据
records
说
about your brother
他
Immersill,
最
it
初
might
降
have
临到
something
这
to
个
do
世
with
界，
Conria.
就是出现在坎瑞亚的国
Apparently,
土上。
Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. I mean, yeah, we knew about that. We know about that.
而且
Plus, he only came
是
to this
因为
world
天
because
空
the
回应
heavens
了召唤
responded to the，
他才
summoning.
降临至此世。
天空
The heavens
回应了召
responded.
唤。
这是丑角亲
The
口所
jester
说，
told
不会
the
错。
jester told me this
他曾
himself.
经
The
是
jester
坎
is
瑞亚
one
的
of the
宫廷法
Futuri
师，
harbingers.
跟你哥哥一起
You
生
can
活
take
过。
his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria and lived with your brother for a time. Why?
更具体的我也不
I don't
清
know
楚，
the details. It's up to
信与
you
不
whether
信
you
随
want
便
to
你。
believe me. All I
只
can
能
say is I
说
wouldn't lie
我
to
不
you
打
about
算。
this.
小吉祥草
Did
王
you，get that? All
你也
that
听
Mr.
到了
Lord
吧？
Kusanali?
不来自世界树内部的
This
消
info
息
count was in my
能
mission.
算我的收获吗？
It wasn't from
价值如何？
Immersill, but was it
非常
valuable?
有价值。
那么接下来
But in that case, I'll take some
是私人
time
事
for
件。
myself now.
你干了什么？
小吉祥草王
So
说的没
personally has
错，
was right. My power
我的力量
my
残存
power
不
is all
及，
but completely spent. Even
就
if
算
I
动用
use
体内
all the
所有
divine
残
power
余的
left in
神
me,
之
I can't
力，
sustain this shield for
也
very
只能
long.
支撑这。我告诉你的
They
秘
think
密
I，share a
应该
secret
配得
with
上
you.
你的一些感
Now you
谢。
owe me. So in return,
现
I'd
在
like
作
you
为
to
回
answer a
报，
question for me. What do you want
希
to
望你能
know?
把手给我。
Give me your hand. What are we sharing here?
像这样对
You
话
hear，my voice inside
应
your
该还
head?
听得见吧？
Are you trying to brainwash me?
不，已经做不到了，只能短暂的对你说，告诉我，
Tell me, in this world, is it
这个
possible
世界
to
上
change the past?
存在历史被改变的事吗？
Oh. Wait, why would you ask that?
可以了，
什么？怎么？
没什么。
For me to sort of thank
谢谢他
thank
帮
you
我的忙。
for helping me. Wait, look, did he see me hesitate? But that was because I knew about Greater Lord. Oh! Oh! I forgot that you can do that, yeah. Oh! Greater Lord, I don't know the name by the way, but this is the first Dendro Archon before Nihida. Oh, I think by not denying it immediately, I gave him the answer he needed. So long, I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly. Uh-oh.
你要去哪里呀？等一下，不是说不能
This
乱
is
跑
not
吗？
good. How did you stop?
反应很快嘛。不过，
Oh
我们应该不
no,
会再见
he's
面。
he's changing his past.
从今往后，伞兵或侵袭者，这两个名字
He
都
just
将
changed
不
his
复存
past.
在。
Holy shit.
那些死在他被杀的，与我有关的人。
喂，伞兵，你不会要做什么蠢？
说起来，我不喜欢虫子，又小又多。可是现在，虫子爬到了错误的地方。幸好，
伞兵，不行，他真的消失了。
Okay, I think he just reverted the past.
糟糕，他真的到吗？纳西达，旅行者，派蒙，伞兵，刚才发生什么事了吗？是伞兵干的，他把你挡在了我。
He told me he did everything that happened.
没想到，他几乎不剩什么力量了。难道说，被打败时他还偷藏了一些力量吗？还是他到哪里去了呀？都怪我们不。
And
这
be
不是
saying
你们
fault
的
that's
错。
being handled from here, even though I'm
接
not
下
sure
来
I
的
can
事，
solve
时
it.
间不多了，
Time follow my
跟
lead,
着我
get
的
out
指
of
引，
Ubisoft as soon as
尽快离开世
possible.
界树内部。
Oh my gosh, I don't know what. I think we're just tangled with time. This might not be good.
出来了，这里是住的。事态紧急，请你们先在这里休息一会儿吧。我已经安排好了住宿服务，在这里不会有抱歉。目前还不需要你。纳西达，情况别太担心。
Don't worry, if my assessment is
如果我
correct,
判断
assessment
无
correct, though
误，
there might have been
即
some
使有
minor
一些小
disturbances
波澜，
related to
也不会酿成灾难的。一想总觉得出了不得了的事。你觉得伞兵那些话是？
Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord, but and the Balladier's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. I'll skip the part about Greater thing for now and focus on the Balladier. He's Paimon about the Balladier asked you what he might have been planning.
他想改变历史，可是怎么可能呢？
It's not easy, but that's
对
for
啊，
sure.
历史怎么会被改变？比如我现在把这间旅店里所有的水都喝完，就算没人为我作证，我也不会忘记。但为什么放心不下，总觉得伞兵……我搞不懂。
Maybe he wants to erase himself from history. Oh, Paimon! Paimon, you okay?
对不起，我不小心的，都怪伞兵太吓人
He's
了啦。
blaming the Balladier.
但删除自己这种事情，怎么想都很不可思议啊！难道
Not
在世
necessarily,
界
but maybe
树里
I'm
就
just
能做到？
guessing here.
不行，脑袋要冒烟了，还是好讨厌的家伙，总是在给我们找麻烦。他肯定不会成功的吧？不然那些跟他有关的人不都会受到影响？
Indeed, if the Balladier does erase himself from Emerald, many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine what that situation would look like. Worst case scenario would affect everyone with a connection to the Ryzen Gokugen. Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. Would that mean that they will disappear?
现在我们真的帮不上忙了呢。你说接下去干点什么好？
that's a good point actually. Because a lot of those like Kazuha, Ayaka, at least I think I remember from the story. They're from when the Asian arts, like they're one of the families of the Asian arts, and there's the Asian arts. So they wouldn't exist if what transpired in Tatarazut, Morino, whatever that place is, if that didn't happen, they wouldn't have existed. Oh no.
只能睡觉了吗？可是我很害怕，一定睡不着的。要不然，我们来报美食的名字，转移注意。从我开始好了。第一个就，还有香嫩焦焦鸡，还有。
You stop freaking. This Paimon is too fat.
金丝虾球。
Okay, the day passes. Morning. Pam, what's wrong?
刚刚我好像在说什么话，突然忘了内容。
You were getting so worried about the ballad situation
是什么来着？
that you started listing foods.
伞兵是一种菜吗？好奇怪的名字。
Oh, wait. Did he actually just successfully erase himself? Huh? Palmer doesn't remember the balladeer? That means he actually pulled it off? But how did he have that ability? That doesn't make sense.
你怎么了？从刚才就一直瞪大眼睛。我说什么那个伞兵是谁的名字吗
？If this really is happening, I need to know what else has changed. Palmer, come with me.
好啊，要去哪里呢？
I want to go back to Inazuma.
好是好，不过看你的表情是有什么急
Now,
事
it's not
吗？
time to explain. Let's get over there first. Oh my gosh, did he actually pull it off? Alright, we're going to Inazuma. Where are we going exactly? Inazuma City, okay. Okay, this is one of the bladesmiths here. Oh boy. I'm kind of scared of the outcome here.
到天幕断野屋了。
啊，许久不见了。
Pardon me, I'd like to ask a question,
当
if I
然
may.
可以了，请说。
Can you tell me that story one more time about Raiden Garkaden?
啊，没想到你会问起这些。曾享誉道期的雷电武传，乃是这五支天幕。 金金吾方所用的锻造技艺，最初是由将军大人亲自传下，经诸多天赋异禀的工匠改进后，变得越发优异。后来，这些锻造世家渐渐都没落了，流传至今的原本只有我们天幕一脉。但好在近期风源万叶回到道基，继承了一心传的技艺。如此一来，武传算是还剩2家。要是我没记错，他锻刀那次你也在场呢。
这么一说，我也想起来了，是当时就听说了雷电武传没落的事，听得我好唏嘘啊。
如此说起来，本来那都不是我能知道的
was not
东
made
西。
known to me with most
但
for
我
most of
多
my
年
life. All
来
these
只
years, I
听说
knew
各
that
家
this
衰
great
落，
demise,
至
but
今
never
不
the
清楚
cause.
缘
Only
由。
recently, when the question was
在
on
意
my
之
mind, I
下，
asked
就
Kazuma
请
about this.
他告诉
He told me
我，
that as we
同为
both,
雷电武传
as
后
we are
人，
both heirs
他
to
认为我
a
应
branch
当
of
知
the
道这
Raiden
些。
Gokaden, it was right that I should know the truth.
告诉你
There
也
was no
无
harm
妨
in。telling you, but I must
只
warn
不
you, it's
过
a dark and sorrowful tale.
雷电武传
The Raiden
是
Gokaden
被
was
一
the
个杀
were
红
the
了眼的
targets
刀
of a
匠后人
murderous
给报
rampage
复
by
了。
vengeful bladesmith.
报复，
传说
400
400
years
余
ago,
年
if
前，
so, I'm
塔
told there
贝
was a
沙的炉心
catastrophic
发生事
malfunction
故
in the Tara
某位
Suna's
刀匠当
furnace.
时在场，
One brave
为
swordsmith
救众
heard the
人，
commotion
不顾
and
自
chose
己
not
安
to
危，
flee
冲
but to
入
rush
炉
the
中。
scene, hoping to prevent the disaster.
塔贝沙的锻造冶炼
Tatara
技术
Suna
十
was
分
home
了
of the
得，
state-of-the-art forging
而
and
当年
smelting
负责
operation
管
in
理
that
塔
day.
贝沙的造
And
兵司
overseeing
正
it was
姓
armory
丹
officer. His name was
丹与
surname was
丰
Niwa,
原
though
有
he had
姻亲。
family ties to the Kadahara clan.
造兵司正丹与大人
Knowing that
与那名
he
刀
had
匠
just
一
one chance to
同
save
跃入
countless
炉
lives,
中。
Mr. Niwa and the
这
swordsmith
之
lived
后
to get into the furnace,
炉心
where it
似
could be
乎
set,
安稳
stabilized,
下
but neither
来，
of them made it
但
out.
他们2人言，刀匠家
Smith's death,
一落千丈，
though heroic
他的
dealt a
儿子
devastating
因
blow
而
to
成
his
了无
family's
人照看的孤儿，每
fortunes.
一天都
His
活在憎
orphaned
恨之
son
中。
was left to fend for himself and grew deeply resentful at the world.
他将
In
此
his
事
heart, the
归
whole
咎
of
于
Inazuma was
整个
capable
道
of
气，
was
憎恨
culpable
将军
of
大
his
人对
tragedy.
父亲的
He
死
hated
不
the
闻
armory
不问
tragedy for
憎恨一切
apparent
未能挽救
indifference
他父
towards
亲
his
的
father's
人。
death, and he hated everyone who has done nothing to try and save
他
him.
很无力，只
Powerless
能
and
将落魄之恨传给子孙。这户人
destitute.
家便世世代代
The only
背
legacy
负
he
着
had to
恨
pass on
意，
to his
过着
children
苦
was his
闷的
hatred.
生
Generation
活。
after generation bore his grudge, living in utter misery.
原本
Alas, if
故事
only the
到这
story
里就
could have
可以
ended
结
there. But
束了。
100 years ago,
但
the
100年
then
前那代
head
家
of
主
his
对
family
现
reached
状
the
极
end
为
of his
不满，
wits.
又
He could
无力
bear
翻
their
身。
fate no longer, yet he could not do nothing to change
最
it.
终，
Finally,
他
he made a
做出一
drastic
个极为
decision, taking
偏激
revenge
的
on
决
the
定，
Ryzen
向雷
Goku.
电武传
In
复
doing
仇
so,。he
泄
sought
愤
to
之余
vent his，
还
past
能动摇
to
道
vent his
期的
pent-up
锻
anger
造
and
业
shake the
根
very
基。
foundation in Uzurba's forging industry.
那人来自百
In
慕
his
家族，
fury, he meant
却连自
murdered
家的其他将人都杀。近
indiscriminately,
100年
killing
前，
even
就
Blaze
是他
from the
主导了一切攻击。
Hayakume clan which he belonged to. His goal was absolute the devastation of all the Raiden Gokuden.
然而，
But when he came to the
对付丰原家与神里家的后人与刀匠时，因有旁人在场，他遭到猛烈反击，当场死去了。也是因为这样，丰原所代表的异心流才未遭到灭绝。姑且，
The legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. It looks like the Ballad did something in Umasu, but it seemed Niwa still died.
你还有其他要问的吗？
Have you seen Kazuai recently?
丰原万叶啊，昨天。
Okay. Phew, so he still exists, and he is the same Kazuai I know. Things don't seem as bad as I feared last night. That's all. Thank you very much.
不用。
看你的表情，是不是还要去其他地方呀？那么出发吧，前往下。
Go to the Yashiro Commission. Oh, we're gonna see Ayaka now.
到了，这里是摄凤行府。
旅行者，好久不见了。
Hello.
如果阁下是来找奉行大人和大小姐，
Miss Kamasato,
实在不巧 他们都不在府中。
是有公务吗？
奉行大人公务在身，大小姐则是替奉行大人出席一些会议。如有急事，可以到府内稍事休息。
怎么样？要进去吗？
Sure. Can we take a walk in the
换做
courtyard?
别人当然是不可以的了，但您与奉行大人和大……
谢谢啦。那我
Okay.
您这样看着我，
Can I ask you more questions?
可以。您有什么想知道的？
How are the commissioner and Miss Kamasato these
托您
days?
的福，他们二位一切都好。大小姐近日忙于出席各色会议，而奉行大人，您知道的，他总是忙得很，没事。
听起来一切如常，对吧？
是啊。
Yato is still the Yarosho commissioner. Ayaka is still the lady of the house. No changes there. As far as I can see, nothing changed in the Yarosho commission either. I was expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that the Kamasato siblings are both safe and well.
怎么样？还有其他要问的吗？
大小姐她呀，经常提起您，总觉得自从您来的，
那我们就先不打扰啦。不过，
Tatara Sumo.
好的好的。
Oh god.
那婆婆再见，不用死。
I don't have that place unlocked. I don't know if I can actually go in there.
二位这就要走了吗？
对对，事办完了。
好，祝二位旅。
Oh no, I can't finish the freaking story. Oh, I have to finish this. Oh, oh no. I knew this is the place this is the place I haven't got to yet. I'm not got to yet. I haven't like bothered going through. Because Satarasuna's there, and there's a big fat boundary around it. That's why I couldn't access this place as well. There's a big fat stupid boundary around it. I can't get in. Oh no. I mean, what should I do at this point? What should I do? Because I don't know what to do. Should we just continue on? Do we start that story now, or do we just go? That's a whole other story, I have to say. That is a whole another story there. Yikes. Alright, key, right. Ah. So, oh man, this is gonna be tough. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, this whole story is not gonna have to. Oh my god. Because that place, yeah, you see that place is all just borders. Yikes. Well, your adventure aren't you just placing civil to get out of here? Okay, that's really good. How do you come to this? What this markage furnace that you guys were talking about earlier? Oh, your outline, aren't you just some trouble luck to have trouble in this bit at this time? This island is called Tatarasuna. It's a smelting plant for jade steel, which is used to forge weaponry. Beware of the legend of Inuzuma's swords. The jade smith manufactured here is the reason that Inuzuma's swords are as sharp and durable as they are. So it's says in weapon. It sounds top secret. Yeah, it's not that big of a secret. After all, the Terror Commission feels like having the ability to forge powerful weapons is something they should flaunt. A few years ago, for the purpose of expanding production capacity, they hired a team of consultants from Fontaine. They built the Makage furnace, a machine that fully harvests the power of the Tatarigami. They warned them countless times not to let the gods down when it comes to the Tatarigami, but they decided to go ahead with the project anyways. After the Makage furnace started production, most of the consultant team returned to Fontaine. Only Xavier, who we just mentioned, stayed behind Inazuma. But during one of the previous battles, something went wrong with the furnace. The part that stored the corrupt Tatarigami energy became extremely unstable. Work was halted in Tatarasuma and everyone was evacuated shortly after. Xavier took emergency action, and he seemed to have set up a containment dome around the Makage furnace. It's only a temporary solution though. He's probably still on the island now, trying to figure out how to our way to solve the problem for good. Meanwhile, the shogunate is only concerned about restarting production as soon as possible. I heard that they're only even considering calling the consultant from Fontaine back again. I don't think they'll be willing to come under the current condition of Inazuma. It just has to be that guy, that Hanbei guy in charge of this whole thing, doesn't it? Who's Hanbei? Manager, you can say? Always ongoing on about procedures, articles, and applications. His first reaction is never to find a solution to the problem. Instead, it's about what forms should be filled out and what powerful individual needs to be informed about the incident beforehand. He's probably in the city right now preparing to submit whatever forms he can find. I really don't know if he's actually aware of the severity of the situation. I just hope that Xavier or our craftsmen can find some way to solve the problem. If something were to go wrong with the Tatarigami inside the Makage furnace, well, if that happens, you should probably leave the island. It all sounds pretty serious. It all affects our adventures for sure. That's true, but doesn't she mention that someone named Xavier is trying to find a solution? Why don't we go and take a look? It might put our minds at ease. We can finally take care of this, wouldn't we? Look for Xavier. Alright, well, we gotta go through this thing again. Oh my gosh. Hello, Xavier. From Fontaine. It's hopeless. Hello, Xavier. That's right, Xavier's name, and the name's mine. It isn't fate fair or foul that we should meet at this time and place? Pray less, fine lass. Who are you? I'm here to help out. To help out, you say? I say, from the look of your attire, you two are fellow Inazuma files on a pilgrimage of passion, a rare pleasure, my friend. I must say I am touched by your kind intentions, but I must apologize for being frank in saying that I don't believe there is any help you can offer. On the way here, did you happen to see a protective cover that looks like a bubble? No, I didn't. Oh, okay then. No, that makes sense. The containment dome not usually visible. If you want to view from a distance, you have to employ a specific observation technique. So how do you do it? Not with my eyes, that's for sure. I view it by availing myself of this work, the Mac Edge Furnace Emergency Response Procedure trial version. I followed the instruction to the letter. Based on the readings given by the instrument, it seems that the dome has been successfully activated. One other thing, I should mention that it is that technically speaking, its official name is Mac Edge Furnace Emergency Containment Dome. Now, as for the Mac Edge Furnace, please give us a short version. Basically, it's a super smelter built using Fontaine technology, powered by a Tatarigami core brought over from Yashiro Island. Due to the impact of the war, the Mac Edge Furnace is now in an extremely unstable state. But whatever happens, I'm now sealing it following the Mac Edge Furnace Emergency Resource Protocol, so that the problem is almost certainly contained to a certain extent. Well, it might be 893 pages long, but the trial version has no information on the emergency measure applicable in a wartime scenario. We need to form an editors group for a trial version, expanded edition, first issue, and have a detailed discussion on additional emergency scenarios. Jeez me, my Xavier. Anyways, point being, even though I have followed the emergency response measures, they aren't the most complete, and the environment within the containment zone has turned, let's say, less than ideal, shall we say. The Mac Edge Furnace has now ceased operation indefinitely, and the soldier is getting incredibly nasty about it. Allegedly, Miyuki recently borrowed some of his people to arrange for the evacuation of the civilians. Now that really got him riled up. But if things continue like they were, who knows? Tatarasuna might just turn into a glorious firework visible all the way from my dear home, the beautiful town of Petrichor. When you say fire, could you really get that bad? In the worst case scenario, yes, you can. We've not yet reached that stage, but if it gets that serious, look at the procedure for further guidance. Precisely, but considering it mostly deals with insurance claims and lawsuits and the like, I was rather hoping it wouldn't come to that. Recently though, the instrument is indicating that the containment zone I activated is a little unstable, but I don't know what or where the problem is. Back to my beautiful homeland Fontaine, we normally have a vision-wielding expert diagnose a problem, but we would form a dedicated review panel to discuss and raise proposals, approve the solution, then organize the remedial work. But with Inazuma being the way it is right now, all I can do is try to observe, try to determine what might be going on through naked eye observation and my imagination. In short, you're taking a best guess. Best guess? My dear girl, please, that is a woefully inadequate representation of what is going on. A fairer description would be observing the an inference drawing on a wealth of professional expertise, including analyzed previous cases. Okay, so an educated guess. Precisely. So my guess it is could be conceivably, potentially, possibly, probably be an issue with the device containing the Tatarigami core that is having a knock-off effect on the containment zone extolled. But even if that's the case, the readings given by this instrument seems off. Something must have happened outside the dome as well. So you're saying vision where, yeah. That's it. Under the current circumstances in the area around the Mac and footage, only a vision barrier would be, well, safe. Everyone else would be possibly made it around 3 paces. Except for me, I'm a special case. I've croaked around halfway through taking my first step. In short, if we only knew what exactly was going on in the mid-cage furnace, I'll likely be able to formulate a repair plan, but we'll still need a review panel to approve it. Wait. It would only take a single person to review the function of the review panel. Haha, so we're set. I can go investigate for you. But does it seem like you have a vision? I'm no ordinary individual. Is that so? Alright, you swayed me. It's not technically a proper procedure, but we shan't achieve anything just by sitting on the issue. And I suspect that if we let that soldier to handle it, his report would still be sitting in the superior's chest of drawers gathering dust as the island was being blown sky high. Let me pack up here, then we'll head off. In any case, we need to get closer to the McCage furnace to get a better idea of the situation. Perhaps you can go and investigate the surrounding area while I'm packing up. These strange readings must have something to do with whatever's happening in the McCage furnace. Pack up? Has this been approved by the review panel? Actually, as representative of the present review panel, I have already granted myself authorization to pack up and strike camp, so no need to worry about that. Observe the McCage furnace. Am I allowed to open this thing now? Like, no, open this thing, like, gather this freaking... Nope, still on the barrier. Still blocked off. As always. Alright, I don't know, what time is it right now? It's already 12. We might do this another time. Because this is a whole nother quest. We might do this another time. This is a whole other quest. I don't know. Hold on 1 second. There you go. We'll keep on going though. We'll keep on going. Hey guys. There we go. Perfect. Easy. Alright. These risks have something to do with the Futui, huh? Okay, that's... You're not giving me much here, Paimon. You ain't giving me much here. Ah, damn it, I'm gonna pick up the load. Huh. What a huge rift. What the flip? Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay, well, that's already done. Oh, that's pretty damn easy. But yeah, and then these are just like things, yep. Alright, last one's down there. Alright, let's go. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I did not touch the freaking floor. I did not touch the freaking floor. Where's my steak? Here's my steak. There we go. Nope, I wasn't supposed to heal you. There you go. Alright, what's in? Ow. We need to find a way through. Don't we need what's it called? Oh, maybe some of these panels? No, not that. How do you get into these barriers again? I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. How do you get into these barriers? No, that doesn't do anything. Does I need that like little like gem thing for me? This thing, yeah, this thing. Yeah. Anyways, it was, yeah, this thing. There we go. Done. Okay, report back to Xavier. Thanks for the free, what's called energy, by the way. Phew, that situation looks stable. At least the situation with the Makage furnace. Yes, indeed. From observation, the internal buildup of Tataragami energy doesn't seem too high. The reason I initially activated the dome was to stop you from going inside, mostly because of the legal liability it puts on us. Basically, if too much energy accumulates inside, then this dome is completely useless. The main thing here is that everything looks good right now, so it's happy days. No need to pore over mundane details at this point. So, how's the dome doing? It got 3 recent rifts in it and a whole load of Fatui. Rifts? Wait a minute, for Fatui? What are those /Nayans doing all the way out here? Whatever it is, can't be good. You got that right, but if the issue, if the current issues with the Makage furnace are the Fatui doing, then that complicates things. Goodness gracious, how can this be happening? I'm just a humble engineer. I only wanted to come here to do a little research, do some filming, get a taste of Inazuma's delightful cultures, etc. How did I come from that to being all caught up with this whole mess? It began as a simple technical issue. Then that soldier turned up, and all of a sudden, it's somehow a procedural issue. Then, somewhere during that said procedure, it transforms again into an Inazuma domestic affair that Outlanders are strictly prohibited from interfering with. And as a Fatui here, if it goes from on like this, the nature of this problem only is going to change quite radically indeed. It's all the Fatui's fault. Whatever. I'm here now. I'm the only person capable of solving the issue with the Makage furnace. Technically, ignoring it would be a compliant decision, both in terms of process and in terms of who has jurisdiction over it. But I can't just leave it unresolved. Perhaps I need to accept that for a researcher. This is just the way life is, or as we say in Fontaine, c'est la vie. If the Fatui are really here to try and get their hands on the Takaragami energy inside the Makage furnace, then the containment dome should be a major stumble block in their plans. Rosa's rifts also, indeed, there are no doubt in my mind that the Fatui are at least tangentially related to those rifts. I see. So it's those cracks in the containment dome that are causing my instruments to go to give those anomalous readings. I must say, those are very stealthy. They managed to make it all the way here, damage the dome, and access the inside of the Makage furnace without anyone finding out. Fatui are good at everything except doing good. If that's the case, there's a real possibility that they're here making they already made it inside. What if they destroy the Makage furnace? Are the Fatui really so reckless? If it explodes, if they would share the same fate as everyone else. I wouldn't put it past them. Dear me, they are truly daring. First things first, we must find a way to scare them off. Give me a moment to think. I got it! Since they decided to snuck into the Makage furnace quietly, it must mean that they wish to avoid a direct confrontation with the shogunate. So all we need to do is get some sort of big dramatic gesture to make them think that the shogunate is already onto them. That might just make them think much more cautiously in the approach, which will make our investigation much easier. I'll go defeat them right away. Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, hold on a second. That's what I meant. Hear me out first. Do you know of the Kamujima cannon? It's a big gun built using the latest technology and powered by electro. The shogunate has a few of them installed on this island for military purposes, since this is where the front line was. But at the as things change, and now they're unused. Things change. You would have to ask our soldier friend, but I'm sure he is only telling you that he is not at liberty to disclose classified military intelligence. You want my take? I think the shogunate's army underestimated the sophistication of the enemy. Oh my goodness me, it's a big word. They installed the Kamujima cannons, hoping to halt Sangonomiya's advance with overwhelming firepower. But although the Kamujima cannon does indeed quite pack the punch, it was a limited field of fire and it is not very mobile. Most importantly, big artillery cannons like these need several people to operate them, and maintenance is a real headache. Trying to defeat the Makage furnace and the Kamujima cannons at the same time meant that our soldier friend and his comrades were spread much too thinly. So ultimately, they actually gave Sangonomiya an opportunity. After making it past the cannon's field of fire, they quickly took down the forces guarding the Makage furnace. Before the Shogun's army could get emergency reinforcements to the Makage furnace, they have already withdrawn from there and started attacking from different direction. Consistently being dragged back and forth kept the Shogun's forces fully occupied. So when the Makage furnace started having problems, they were forced to halt production. Meanwhile, the cannons installed in the wild became essentially useless because against the kind of tactics employed by the Sangonomiya's side. Holy moly, I'm reading too much. What's up, guys? How you doing? Suffice it to say that as far as the fight on this island went, Sangonomiya had the upper hand. So did Sangonomiya damage the Makage furnace? I don't think so. They should have. They should be well aware that the Tatarigami sealed inside wooden treats Sangonomiya or the Shogun any differently from each other if the Makage furnace was destroyed. All they want is to continuously harass and attack the Makage furnace to be a nuisance to the Shogun's army and slowly wear them down. I wonder who it is to planning all these precise attacks from side. Well, that's enough chit chat. Whatever the case, the cannon will definitely cause an imaginable ruckus, which is just what we need. Holy shit, do we need to know this backstory? As a result of some miraculous coincidence, I actually know how to operate a cannon. It's tech from Fontaine, isn't it? Well, I won't go any deeper into it, but we do know other technologies besides just maintaining precision and producing equipment. Are you going to fire at the furnace directly? As I said before, the containment dome is meant to stopping people from entering. The Futui are already broken through, so that much you've seen with your own eyes. Though it may seem like just a few small tears, the truth of the matter is that the dome is actually barely holding up. If they're left unchecked, even if the Makage furnace is alright, they'll definitely find other ways to cause problems. If we don't destroy the dome, we have to go through the 3 tears that the Futui made to repair the furnace. We'll be fishing about for those Futuis to shoot. But if we destroy it altogether, not only would it shock the Futui and provide us with an advantage and opportunity, it would also allow us to have more routes to choose from. Besides, if we repair the furnace in time, anything will return to normal even if we do destroy the containment dome. Having a little faith in me and the miraculous technology of my homeland Fontaine. Come on, let me mark the location of the cannons for you on the map. Oh, great. Okay. So we need to produce some projectiles. Normally, the cannons are a very special type of projectile. The Shogunates is the last while leaving these cannons wild. Holy shit, man! Can you stop freaking talking now? Holy shit! All right, activate the 3 cannons. One there, one there, one there. So let's go. Okay. Here's one. Operate. Oh. Must be affected by electro. How do we affect us by electro? Oh. Nope, that doesn't help. What can we use to affect ourselves with electro? Boomerang guy. There's a boomerang guy. What? There's a boomerang guy? Is that a thing? This kind of cannon does not have a point to shoot aim. You must adjust elevation or change it in order to fire on a target. Okay. Alright. Well, good luck. We go like way higher. Okay, like maybe like that. Have fun. Oh, we need to. Oh, okay. We need to get this again. Right. Try again. Fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, too high. Okay, try this one. Oh, what a hit. Alright, that's one. What a hit, man. What a hit. Or just Kingpin? So wait, what's it called? What's it called? What would the boomerang guy be though? What would the boomerang guy be? But yeah, Kingpin, I'm hoping it's not too expensive there. I'm hoping Kingpin's not too expensive. That's all I'm hoping for. Okay, what over there? Fire. Okay, way to the left. But it's like right there. It's right there. Easy. Okay, that's 2. The other cannon is on this island here, so... I mean, I guess we can just like fly over there?
天晴也并不能掩盖雷霆的微光。
Yeah.
不下雨也可以降下
I
山
can
雷。
see it right there as well.
看到那棵树了吗？你说你
You
走
see it
了
right，there.
叫我停手。好吧。
Yeah, is there not like a faster way to get across?
亮相了。
This is cheating, isn't it? This feels like cheating. Alright, well that's pretty easy. I'll avoid those guys, because I don't want to fight you. Alrighty. Oh, this is easy. Easy. There you go. Very helpful. Alright. Can I just... Yeah, there you go. Alright. Alright, just aim up a little bit. The Traveler wants to see me? Hello? Fire. Oh, come on. I was about to first try it. That would be so cool. That was so cool I can first try it. There we go. Bingo. Oh, and there goes the shield. Alrighty. So back to Savior. Okay. Knock knock. what a thing. Knock knock. Can I do that quest now? Or is Xavier still locked in? Xavier's still locked in. Are you kidding me? Xavier, can you be like any more freaking like, you know, available? And not just stand there and do jack shit? Okay. Okay. Where has the Fatui? Oh no, it's a Fatui.
小牵手，
奥运看破。
Goodness me, man. You have to do that. All that is not freaking necessary.
无处遁逃。
You should know that.
拒收并蓄。
Alright, come on, hurry up. Die already. There you go. Fatui roll. Okay, I'm just gonna skip all this because holy moly. Okay, sure. Let's go in then. Where is the furnace? It's there. Can I just like... You know what? Yeah, we'll walk there. We'll walk it across. Yeah, finally now we get to go in here though. Oh, this doesn't...
我听到了。
There's like electricity around me. Doesn't boost much confidence at all. Okay, I have to follow this electric thing. I'm just picking up these. Oh.
微光无射，手上有点痛啊。
There you go. Get absolutely freaking annihilated.
无处遁逃。
Bye. Oh yes, yes.
枷锁当断。不过须臾之梦。
I got Primo Gem.
奥影看破。
慢点吧。
I'll just slow you down because it's freaking thing. There it is. Should be that should be the furnace. Sure. Okay, take a picture of the storage device. Where's my picture? Where's my camera? Camera. Boom. All right. Report back to Xavier. Get me out of here! I don't want to kill my Shogun. There we go. We're good. Oh my god. Took a picture of it. There's your picture. Okay. Oh, we're done. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Let's go back to the story. After a slight detour, go back to the story. We have to enter that freaking field, I swear to god, dude. Oh no, okay. Xavier, my man! I hate you.
到啦，不过我们来这里。
咦，旅行者和派蒙？
Xavier has a voice now.
你怎么在这里？
在这附近有事要办，就来了嘛。
我们有些事要打听。
Do you know much about Tarasuna?
当然了，我研究过这一带的炉心。有什么要问的，尽管问吧。
How well do you understand the history of this area?
了若指掌。要知道，而且我还在别处遇到过以前在塔贝沙居住过的人的后代。突然这么说，三言两语可说不清啊。据我所知，塔贝沙作为锻造冶炼液的核心地区之一，已经有上千年历史。只不过炉心似乎出过2次问题。
has a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
2次。
最近这些年一次，几百年前还有一次。说到这个，我听到其人提过，塔贝沙以前也有枫丹工匠来过。
to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too.
看起来两个国家交流技术由来已久了。那个枫丹工匠据说还是塔贝沙的重要客人。
Between our two nations go back a long way. How about that? Mechanic, looks like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos.
喂，你到塔贝沙来是要打听什么？要不要直接问泽维啊？
哦，原来二位。
对，这家伙今天不知道怎么。
该不会是突然迸发了对立？好啊，请说。
Have you heard about a Kaku no Minobu connected?
新奇者，我知道这个词在道期一般指那些特立独行、一世特殊的人，倒是一直想见见配得上这个说辞的人。
Who goes on around dressed to the nines, or just saw people that I'd like to meet actually.
但很可惜，既没见过这类人，也没在与塔贝沙有关的说法里听过相关事宜。
So there's no more Kakuki Nomo. Did the balladeer actually manage to erase himself from history completely? If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks like the majority of the changes not only has only affected himself.
没什么，不用客。
要走了吗？那再
不必客气，那就再会了。
Yeah, he seems to like erased himself only.
看来
Interesting.
你想问的事都打听到了呢。
Go back and see Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
不过打起精神来呀！无论发生什么，我都我们之间那么。
All right. Kikunomo's finale. All right, last bit of the quest here, chat. Last bit of the quest here. Let's go. What's up in the heater?
Hey, 是他们。
Oh, it's them. Hi.
亚卡巴和泽田，你们还在这里呀？
Are you still talking about the essay?
是啊， 如果你们不敢，
好是好，
自然还是上。
还想打听他被杀的消息，对吧？嘿嘿，那我们要不要加入呢？
Perfect. These two have researched Tatara Suna's past. Let's hear what they said to say.
不过哪有什么进展
Read it again.
啊？
Oh my goodness me. Okay, the paper continues to expand on the work. Okay, that's the same. Seven days scattered across the 166 is being referred. Okay, that's the same. Oh, these have changed. A great many of these rumors revolve around the yokai, who have also who are so histories. A very large portion, however, small portion, however, mentioned the word outsider. It should be known that the appearance of such a character who is suspected to be based on a real person is a very curious case. They factored from the educational research to delve further. Eventually, the following piece of information came to light. A foreign mechanic once visited Tatara Suna. Reportedly, the reason for his immigration was to exchange free knowledge and forge ties with the locals. However, the mechanic seemed to behave strangely, often wandering around essential or restricted areas. And if someone tried to turn him away, they would only earn incomprehensible mumbles from his lips. The mechanic often stared into the furnace, seeming to check on his condition. Uncertainly, he also spent a substantial amount of time watching the local residents. Judging from the era, it was not uncommon to see cross-cultural exchanges of technical knowledge in places such as the Tatarusuna. After traveling the tides, foreign experts became being welcomed in the region is likely not unreasonable either. Yet calamity came not long after this exchange of knowledge, which hints at high potential of causation between the events. However, some current residents believe that these assumptions were merely the result of their forebears' overactive imaginations attempting to theorize how things actually unfolded. The mechanic: long have I dwelled through many text documents, but I was unfortunately unable to decipher even a speck of clue onto his background. Still, mentions of the mechanic grew scarcer in the aftermath of the accidents. I speculate that instead of the mechanic possibly a figure woven from overripe imagination, he actually does exist, probably had the hand of. Okay, yeah.
我的也要吗?
What do you change? Miyazaki he is great upon hearing that. This is from his hand. Okay, so that's the same. Just as Mia was exchanged, someone came walking nearby. Their footsteps said, okay, yeah, that's the same. These are the same. The content has changed. Another effect of tampering with the information in Ermisel. The balladeer said he had erased 2 of his names, but if he really succeeded, he must have taken all of his masterpiece.
对了，上次亚卡巴他们说希望能搜集更多信息，我们
难道是什么重要信息？
说来话长。
friends, okay. Towards but learn from the right. Okay, yeah.
哇，竟然能打听到这！
原来如此，一切的根源都是
So
为
it
了
comes
复
out
仇。
from one man's desire for revenge.
既然
Huh?
是天
You
幕
heard
后
this
人
from a
说的，
member of the
那应该不会有
Amino
错。
clan, you say? Well, then I guess it must be true.
到头来，
这些信息进一步证明了我的观点。你看，在当时的人看来，刀匠如此重要，伤害他们，甚至能被认为是向权力者复仇。
To the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
好了好了，你说的对。
又开始辩论了呢，他们可真有。
抱歉，
别客气啦。
后续还有消息。
知道啦。
Okay, let's see in the heater. Interesting, interesting.
西达，我们来啦！旅行者，泰蒙，别提了，我休息的不够， 就记得那天晚上跟这家伙一直聊天，
I
回
was
过神
investing
来
the
天
situation
都
with the
亮。
bad idea.
伞兵，听起来是个代号呢。
Oh, even the healer doesn't know. Oh no.
你的表情很凝重。
Even Nihida doesn't remember, just like last time. Any changes to Imisol affects her as well. Yeah, because she's still technically connected to Imisol because she is technically from this land, not the traveler. But I did act quickly. He finished raising himself before Nida could stop him. I'm the only one who still remembers the things that were erased. Once again, I am the record keeper.
旅行者，喂，你怎么了？
There are
脸
things
色
that
不
have
太好
happened that only
看
I can
呢。
remember. I have to tell you the truth. There once was one named the bad idea, created by the Electro Archon. He was a puppet that lived amongst men. After a series of events in Tatarasuna, the bad idea, thinking that he has been thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world beyond, now named the Wanderer. With no trust in humans and only loathing for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength. Then he returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become a deity with a gnosis and ended up losing everything. Finally, he entered Imisol and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing now that his entire life is built on lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reversing his tragic fate.
既然是这样嘛，所以最终这个可是他为什么能做到这些？照旅行者说的，他险些成为须弥的神明，这跟我的记忆有出入。在我的回忆里，我们打败的机体内部没有人。
Oh.
但这是说得通的。假如有人在世界树里将自己彻底抹去，意思是说，真的存在过这么一个人，只是他改变了世界。这是只存在于理论中的举动。旅行者来自提瓦特之外的世界，因此世界树内没有有关他的信息。对世界树的修改，自然也不会作用于你身上。如果世上还有谁能以这种形式记录下被篡改的过去，也就是你了。这种感觉实在不可思议。可是那个叫伞兵的人为什么要做这种事呢？我只能从现有信息推测，具体他是怎样的人。现在只
We are enemies after all. I don't know his perspective on all this, so I can't say why he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything or save someone? Or did he want to completely undo his existence? Everything can be set right. It's time to resolve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. I still remember the question he asked. He asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. I hesitated because I witnessed Greater Lord raise her own resistance, but I can't tell Nihida that. To put another way, I know why the Baladir was so sure it would work, but I can't tell him that.
有说不出口的烦恼吗？没能改变已经死去的人的历史，对吗？如果伞兵知道自己没有遭到背叛，或许就会将故事中那些曾经生活在塔比沙的人视为朋友。那样一来，他就不会如此憎恨人类。想要拯救过去的朋友，也在所难免。这个正因为伞兵险些在博士帮助下成为神明。他才拥有链接世界树的权能，而这种权能最终支持他在力量所剩无几的情况下，成功改写世界树中的记录。是说得通，可是那些我不喜欢这种感觉，就好。
He changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still didn't get a second chance. Those fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayals in his life? Or did he wish he never existed at all?
稍等片刻，我想，找到了，应该是这个。
Okay.
果然，我这里也有一些不寻常的情况。是什么？我从自己保存的所有信息中找到了一份被安，你们也看看吧。
Take a look. Surprising, the information you presented to residents. To you in a way that resembles a fairy tale.
童话？谁写的呀？
It matches everything I said.
这份记录的创造者是……哎，那 西达写的童话与伞兵有关。结合旅行者的叙述，我所保留的故事里，一切意义。等等，难道这个记录是早就保留下来的？
Okay.
对。尽管其他记录中有关伞兵侵袭者的内容都已改变世界树内信息，但世界树无法改变被刻意预先隐藏好的信息。这份记录一定是我在伞兵进入世界树之前留下的。好办法呢！让旅行者与伞兵一同进入世界树，应该也是我安排的另一重保险。它世界树内现有的信息与这段记录中隐晦提起的故事有所呼应，将其中所有不同的地方串联起来，就是他所说的伞兵，对吗？一只披着野狐皮毛的怪兽混入到狐群中，他们日夜作伴，以朋友互称，相处良好。偶尔，怪兽也会在夜里脱下狐狸皮，对着水中的自己哀叹：“我这样怪异，他们却笨得……”不过很快，怪兽便释怀了，因为狐群中的异类不只有它，还有一只白色树木雕刻出来、遭人遗弃的小猫。小猫也想变成狐狸，但它尾巴太细小，又长不出富有色彩的皮毛。其他狐狸见了，安慰道：“就算如此，你也是我们的同伴。” 怪兽厌恶这种美满，在山中点起一把火。动物们异常惊慌，为了扑灭大火，他们必须做出。一只灰色的狐狸站起来，与怪兽交谈。他说：“怪兽笑着将灰狐狸带到火边，杀死了它。灰狐狸的心被制成一颗剔透美丽。” 怪兽将那颗水珠交给小猫，告诉他：“大家已经想好让你牺牲了，带上这个，去为你的……”大火被扑灭了，小猫离开那里，与一只折断翅膀的小鸟共同生活。他们说好要相依为命，可小鸟的寿命太短，一下就没了呼吸。小猫埋葬它之后，它再也没有爱中任何一片树叶，与任何一只动物。它流浪在每一个夜晚，对着月光，它要吞下月亮，嚼碎所有月光。只要一切回归黑暗，它就感到快乐。我会成为新的月亮，成为大家的唯一。这样谁都不会知道，世上原本有鸟、狐与猫。解开了。我都想起来了。我竭尽全力保留的备份里，是伞兵自己的记忆。为了成为神明，他接受了大量试验和改造。因为是人偶，才能在那样严苛的过程里坚持下来。这份记忆就是当时学者们从他身上抽取出来的。或许他们留下创造神只是第一步，还有人想操控神，所以他们才要备份他的记忆，留待后。我将那些保存在自己的生命之中，又在外部包上一层被转写过的故事。竟然真的有过这样的人，他明明跟我们见过那么多次面，老是跟我们。可是，我却完全忘记了他就伞兵答应帮我搜寻有关降临者的信息。虽说这方面没有收获，可他消失前，他留下了最重要的线索，让你知道你的血亲曾降临在坎瑞。只是我们还不清楚，世界说明信息变动会对于人中上层造成多少影响。
they wouldn't even remember
他
their
们
own
很可能
harbinger.
不会记得组织内
I
曾有
never
过这位执
had this
行
feeling
官。
before, but I feel like life is as insignificant as a feather.
听你说的，
It's like
我
Paimon
并不
wanted to
喜
get
欢
this
那
guy
个
a
人，
lot.
可这个结
I
局
just remember, but
我
still
也不
Paimon
喜
was
欢。
okay, yeah.
这正是为什么智慧无法解答所有答案不是唯一。世间生命将真相还给一个人，在旁人看来或许有些徒劳，请不要忘了，即使而这正是你一直在做的。纳西达说的对，打起精神来呀，是个好办法呢。包在我身上。好，到大巴扎的小吃摊上买点东西吃，转换一下心情吧。只有你一个人记得这种事情，的确很让人伤感。但我会一直在的，我们一起聊天就会好起来。
Also good. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. Where would it go? Down here? Okay, we always fly down there. Whee! Ah, come on. Ah, shit. I didn't realize the Well, crap. Anyways, then, let's go.
到了，到了，我们先吃什么呢？
I have a nagging feeling like there's something I'm missing, something important I'm forgetting.
喂，有没有在听我说话嘛？
Excuse me, I'm still processing.
唉，真拿你没办法。那我等你一会儿，想好了我们就去买吃的。
Okay. Come on, brain, let's dig it out. It's gotta be something there somewhere. It was something about Irmisol and deleting oneself. Greater Lord Rakandevata, forbidden knowledge, Nahida.
怎么样？想到？
Yes, that's it. Greater Lord said no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. Otherwise, she would need to create her own incarnation in lesser. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in lesser Lord Kusanali to do the deletion of her? There would be no point.
你干嘛呀？
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord thing. Well, this is a critically important detail. It's simply not possible for the Bollider to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
先生，刚才的账似乎有些问题。您看。
Oh, there he is. The other version of himself.
喂，
叫我
没喊你说那小子呢？你没看？你说你，在我这里做帮工，怎么又走？
是我疏忽了。您说的对。
那个人是谁啊？看你很在
That
意
guy
的
is the
样子。
Bollider.
小伙子，你可真是个怪，我也不想占你的便宜。
不，我没有骗您。
Is this when he becomes the Wanderer?
谢谢您收留我这个外来的帮工才是。
Oh my gosh, that's wow. So there actually are two different people. Holy moly!
哎呀，你可别客气。
缺的商品我去找就。
哎，等等，我就直说了，小伙子，我没用过这样不要钱的，你不图工钱啊？
是啊，我的事稍后再说，先把您要的东西找。
喂，现在怎么办？好，
follow him?
悄悄进。
Holy moly me! What the person you just saw. My goodness, where are we going here? Oh my goodness, we're going outside.
虽然你说那就是伞兵，但我们这个样子，
数量是够了。洗一下再带回去比较。
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I wouldn't have. Would never believe it.
那边两位。
被发。
从城里到城外，很难不发现。
You're right. We were following.
难道我们在哪里？不对。你的眼神，但我对你毫无印象。
真的是。
抱歉， 我没法就
prove it. You're a puppet.
人偶？怎么？哎，说对了。
看来你确实认识我，甚至知道这种我只是个流浪者而已。
I'm just a wanderer.
但看你的样子，特意像这样找上我，一定是有重要的事。可以。不过，
你还真给那个店长跑腿啊？
是的，我四处流浪。
意外的好。
等我把东西送到，
那我们先回城里吧。
Alrighty. Return to the grocery. I really have to return to the grocery store? Oh my goodness me. I thought he's gonna return to the grocery store and come with me. What the flip, bro? I have to return to the grocery store with him? Freaking babysitting duty. We've always this guy. Always with this guy. Freaking babysitting duty.
先生，
你还真去摘了？
这两位找我有事，我得。
刚好我也想把工钱，谁会不明白呢？说来你不奇怪吗？但我收留你，
可我没有。我们就在这里告别吧。
别客气。
Skip.
好了。
Skip. I don't care. Skip. Okay. Return to the time. Okay. Man, so much freaking what's called so much dialogue. Holy moly! I don't need to learn. I don't know what's called. Know how the hell this guy got picked up by the freaking merchant. I don't need that. Right, talk to the heater. That's me. I'm the heater. What are you talking about?
纳西达，纳西达，怎么了？哎，你是？
您好。
我们在街上遇到这家伙，但他好像什么。
You tell us, look, 'cause then what happened in the Grand Bazaar?
你是说你在提瓦特各地流浪修行？据我所知，这类人通常
是的。但这两位似乎认识我。
与其说是过去，我并不爱用，也不常用这样的词语。但你的情况，或许就是上辈子的那种感觉。对，比起从前，更像是……
那请问，前生的我？这样吗？你们有话要告诉我，却又不忍开口。
We're just trying to think where to start.
不便开口，但我一定可以承受。
你很在乎真相吗？那我就直说了。前生的你险些因人而死，也令他人因你而死。生而非，你始终在流浪，即使有了位置和身份，执着的根脉上，偶尔也会长出苦果。
He has tell the wanderer about his past.
倾尽所有，却只……
但论结果的话，确实如此哦。
我无法单以对错二字判断方。一个人做出任何选择，都是因事。
真理本应如此，有正确。
前生的我，
没有打击你的意思，不过对我们来，
但现在帮助我找回真相的。
我受不了了！这家伙不就是个看上去跟敌人完全相……我觉得他并不无辜，又没法……
小吉祥草王大人，您是智慧之神，
皆是真实。
我愿意亲眼目睹，亲身。
即使你如今的精神会因此受到鞭笞，
我是一个人偶，缺少心和名字。
那就依你的愿望。等等，我们是不是也该跟着去？
不必担心。
旅行者，可以麻烦。对啊，这么说来，你现在……谢谢你们。
Oh my gosh. Well, here we go then. Oh my gosh, we have to freaking babysit this motherfucker again.
这里看上去，你们所在的空间，是我提取回忆、观看回忆可以获知真相。 但也可能激怒存在，还真是身临其境的体验。
你们不必为我做这些的。
但我们向来不会半途而废。
好吧，
流浪者，这里是雷神安置伞兵的地方，被称作借景之馆。你前生在这里拥有大量，是因为这里算是某种意义上的出生地吗？可以这么说。
似乎有脚倒塌的山石后，竟然有这么大空间，难道是开采金化骨髓的队伍留下的？不对，里面建造完整，保存。怎么有个人倒在这里？你会说话？你怎么样了？没有伤口。
这个男人名叫桂木，是虎千代养子育于城中的副手。他捡到留在借景之馆的伞兵，将其带回塔贝沙。
Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuma.
然后才有了后面的一切。在未被修改的记录中，桂木最终被城镇所杀。
我带你出去，我们的人就在附近。坚持。
塔贝沙事件中，单于惨遭伪装成工匠的博士谋害，被称作侵袭者的伞兵下落不明。
Mono disappeared not long after.
而寓于城镇作为第二顺位负责人，必须负起责任。但桂木曾为城镇所救，对其忠心不二。在桂木坚持下，城镇最终杀死他，以此为塔贝沙事件作结。
Nagamasa killed him to put an end to OK。
那个叫桂木的，应该是个好人吧？
看上去是位武人，面相却很仁厚。为什么他没能幸福终老呢？
My Rider Shogun's still dead. Oh my gosh, my Rider Shogun's still dead. Drop. Can I?
长征大人，这孩子是我从一片塌陷的山洞里找到的，他不记得自己叫什么名字。
总要有个称呼。我刚才听门外的工人都喊你轻骑者。
没关系，这样就好。
鬼木，去跟丹羽大人汇报一声，就说我们这里多了个同伴。
Oh wait. What? Oh, we came from here. Oh, is it back here? Oh, it's back here. There it is. Is there anything else that's hidden? No, this isn't like it. Okay, cool. Let's keep going then. Another chest. Ow. Can I heal my character? Oh, I can. Probably this way. Yeah. Food. Where's my... There's my 1,000 food. There we go. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Oh, great. This definitely seems like a battlefield. What are we doing back here? Oh. Dale? I hear voices.
哇，这就是你出生的地方吗？
跟你一样，我也被人遗弃了。那是……
听说我的爸爸妈妈以前都会打铁，就像我一样。他老……
但你不能这样。
我们已经是家。这个孩子没有名字。应该说，伞兵也不知道他叫什么。母亲过世后，孩子独自留在草棚里，被邻居抚养长大。而离开他被杀的伞兵，偶然遇到同样没有姓名的他，便与他约定。这个孩子最后怎么样？年幼时就病逝了。一日，伞兵回到家中，
喂，你怎么了？ 说好要像家人那样一起生活。
Yep. There's another betrayal.
到头来，声音消失了。
继续前进吧。
Keep exploring. Oh my gosh, how much freaking more is there to do in this freaking mission? Holy shit, man. You missed. You actually missed. How the flip did you actually miss? Okay. What's the next memory?
为什么挡在我的去路上？
并非阻挡，而是等待。你的真面目是一种武器，可为钢铁的意志所用，也可继续漂泊流浪。
想拉拢我？
反抗的命运早已揭开帷幕，为何不来到席间，成为欢庆的一份子？
固若金汤，天理长驱。
暴影看破。
There we go. Nice. You just drop food? This is drop food. Is there a chest back here? Yep, I knew it. I want my 2 privileges. Easy. Oh, what's over here?
好昏暗的地方。
到这里我就认识了，是盗窃的显眼工厂。在未被修改的记录中，旅行者曾于此地遇讨厌的感觉。
I remember this was an unsettling place.
喂，你们看那边。
所以，亲爱的女士，就把一群蠢货和这间破工厂托付给我了。
Yeah, this is where they met.
贬低手下对你有什么好处？还是说，你认为这些不如在深渊里奋战来的有意义？
不过，你似乎很少能在嘴巴上占到便宜。接下来的任务还是调整调整心情吧。
不用提。
虽然你这么说，我还是得多嘴一句。
在担心我？
只是不希望你成为我的绊脚石。
我不过是给这混乱记得吗？那时候在盗期，你可是杀了好多刀匠呢。雷电武传的后人，一定很痛苦吧？瞧你的表情，哎呀，也别太……好了，再会，庆功宴上见。
可怜的舌头，罢了。说，
阴谋并未在此地破灭，我们仍
可以。
Alright.
为什么沉默地看着我？难道你没有更讨人喜欢的表达方式吗？
讨你喜欢可不是我的义务。再说，你眼里向来没有利益与结果之外的东西吧，魔女？
让我听，迷茫的人儿啊，能登上第6席，不过是因为你比其他人类更耐打而已，这也算优点。
与你相处就像在跟一团烈焰交朋友。不过彼此残杀之前，我们最好完成感情的责任。
天理长驱。
这些孩子们还追逐性的。
Is there still the chest back here? I think I remember from my top of my head. Hiding behind these little things. They don't. Okay. There's like 90 more. Alrighty. Whoa.
似乎到须弥了。
Alright.
啊，那是。
鉴于生论派遣者纳菲斯拒绝加入本次计划，我将代替他加入本次实验。
欢迎你的到来，希望我们合作愉快。
什么时候开始？
你似乎迫不及待了。要知道， 成为神可不是那么容易。
身体改造耗时很久，我也建议早些开始。而且一旦链接成功，他的身体就会与机体完全绑定，无法单独行动。
这种事我经历的很多了，对吗？
你是我见过最能坚持的试验品，托你的福，我才能成功获得更多信息。不过那段日子过后，你总是依照命令留在深渊中，见面机会骤减，提升知识纯。
道貌岸然的说辞，是怕大家知道你除了疯狂，
与我对话最好用更恭敬的口吻。斯卡拉奇，你很有用。
又是博士，好让
那个人身上有很浓重的邪恶气息。
看到他不舒服是正常的，我也这样。
He scares the jeepers out of me.
继续前进吧。
Continue exploring.
神明，您认为我是恶吗？
若你承认那些你是你自己的话，便是恶。
在您眼中，人与人偶，
你认为前生乃至他生的自己，与你有区别，承受人世冷暖，品味喜怒哀乐者，即为人。为生老病死憎爱哭。
我已经观看了足够多的往事，不论结果如何，我都不会逃避对我的指责和刻意将那份记。
可是那样一来，你不就……
我始终认为，人这样的生命个体遵循规律而生，而我作为人偶诞生于世。
取回记忆，意味着你将完全回归到前生的位置上。你确定要这样？
一直以来，我都怀揣着胸口这份空洞而活，创造人。可直到遇见你们，我才意识到。
It's the true meaning of great Lord Devata's words. A person can't erase himself, even though the original Baladios has gone. This person will live on in his place, and a person's sins as an inseparable part of their destiny too.
我天生就比他人更容易孕育出愿望，即使做了修验者，也没能彻底通透。所以恳请您。将改变宿命的意义。
我明白了，既然你心意已决，我就将这些。
All right. Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh shit, it's a cutscene.
你已经做出了选择，那么收下吧。让他自由。
人偶为什么在这里？
这是……
我倒觉得你也是人类哦。
大家都在，正好。
好的，真为强真大人高兴啊！
这
是我的。
不要紧吧？
Yo, there's no way to fight this boss again. Oh shit. Oh my god. There's no way to fight this boss again. Oh shit.
喂，好了没？
没有价值的东西不会被保留，正因如此，才更不能在这里结束。
Oh. His old version. Did they just fuse? Oh my goodness, what the hell? Emotional vision.
死吧！
Oh, we're gonna have to fight him with the what's called the Wanderer. Oh my gosh.
实在令人不快。
大小说。
My gosh, I always wanted to fight. I always wanted to use this freaking guy, man. Ow, ow, that hurt real much.
风袭。来，响指虫子。不堪凡尘。
哈哈。 Sucker. There we go. I just freaking flew over all that, man. Take this.
大声点！响指虫子，逆风腾天。
Oh wait, so supposed to attack his hand as well. I just realized. There we go, nice. Easy.
愚昧的东西，滚出我的视野！
There's my one. Oh, it's called Scaramouche. Or Wanderer. Oh, it's called Balladeer. I don't know, whatever. You have too many names now.
还用问吗？
哈哈，口气又大起来了。可那里面也是你，你有什么好得意的？
抱歉了，我对别人和对自己向来同。别担心，
记忆读取应该很顺利。这篇梦，
走吧。出。
Does that mean that Paimon now remembers her? Leave the memory. Does that mean Paimon now remembers him?
欢迎回来，旅行。感觉……莫非你是？
没什么，只是在想，我也该换个名字了。
You probably won't go by Balladeer anymore.
明知博士做了那么多事，我不打算，也不可能回到愚人众那边。
意思是你要脱离组织了？
Let's call it tactical retreat.
正如你所说，小吉祥草王。
可那也不意味着
这是自然。
另外，你倾尽全力去追求的事，它最核心的目的，并没能达成。改变世界，改变过去，你所渴望的答案是极致的毁灭。它本质是虚妄。即便世上再没有伞兵。 世界也不会遵循你的意志而动。
是啊，
为这样的结果做到这种地，
哪怕我一文不值，世上小吉祥草王，世界树里的信息是你故意留在那里的吧？
为了让你尽可能自然地收获信息，
为什么不惜做到这一步？
必须诚实地说，过去的经历使你成为了一个对我和须弥有用的个体，拉拢你。但在那之前，我想把过。
Jeez, Mickey, he's not stop freaking chattering.
这大概是
对他人有用就是价值。哦，对，差点忘，不好意思，我看待事物的角度略有不同，但我不会称这一切为算计。你的智慧注定了你会拥有。
你能这么想，就太旅行者。未来我还会进一步研究，并包括你血亲被记录在世界树中的旅程之史，前后。
旅行者。
Yes.
为什么在我跳进世界树的信息洪流之后，你就去了到期
？After I dove into the mission torrents in the image, why did you go to Inazuma? Because I want to know what changed.
所以才打听到了那些人被改变后的命运吗？不管怎么说，你帮了我的忙，这份恩情我都会尽力偿还。个体与个体之间只存在借和还的关系。
不是这样的哦，人与人的关系绝不是轻易就能抚回原。你一定感受过。
Holy shit! Can I not freaking give this guy a freaking tutorial?
不会像水滴蒸发一样消失。正因为有些你感受的所有东西都背负裂痕生活下去，是人的行为。
101 tutorial.
没有缺失心脏，
没有心脏的你依然能理解痛苦。过去不会被撼动， 但你可以继续。
听起来
skip
你已经想好
很多事情。
skip。
那就让我作为黑暗中的助力，与你们同在吧。
All right, at least that's something.
很高兴你能接受我们的提议。快，我也要。
哈？
因为名字是人生第一份工。这次他和派蒙帮了你不少忙。假如你不行，我只会起绰号，不会起正经。
想好了吗？
Oh boy. Edit the Wanderer's name. Oh boy. How the hell are we gonna do this? Is Wiffy still here? Is Wiffy still here? What if I need help deciding a name for this stupid motherfucker. I don't know if Wiffy's still online. Wiffly! Where are you? Waffles? Waffle. Where is the Wiffly? Oh man. Well, hopefully she comes online because I need to, what's it called? Yeah, I need to think for this guy's name. Alright. Well, what should we name him? I don't know. Let's see what other people name him, actually. Let's go on Twitter real quick. Oh, not Twitter. I'm gonna go on Reddit real quick on my phone. What should I name him? Wonder name Genshin. I need some Wanderer names. Please and thank you. Wanderer. The Traveler's Traveler, Wanderer's named Wanderer, and Little One's named Little One, Mannequin's named Mannequin, named Mannequin. Yes, what I have done is very boring. We'll name Hat Guy for the voice line's coherency. One Direction. One Direction. I like that name. I made him Galila because it's the lyrics of the few lines so much. Will you do the Galila though? Hat Guy. Don Scott or just Wanderer. Hat Guy. There's so many Hat Guys. I kind of want to be. I want to be different. Hat Man. Hat Man. I feel like I don't put enough thought into it though. I feel like there needs to be another way. Something can we utilize when you change the name. Okay, you know what? Hat Man. I mean, Hat Man. Not Scaramouche. His name is not Scaramouche. I name him Hermes. Bowler. I'm naming Bowls. I even want to name him Bowls. Hey Bowls. I named myself Stranger. Hat Dude. Some Hat Man. Damn it. Some Hat Man. Tim the Hat Man. The Hat Man. The Hat Man. Your name is now the Hat Man.
确定了？
Are you sure?
好吧。想好了吗？
Yeah, the Hat Man. The Hat Dude. The Hat Dude, actually, that might be the Hat Motherfucker. The Hat Motherfucker, let's go.
确定了。
Wait, yeah, let's do it.
就按你说的办吧。
His name now is the Hat Motherfucker.
这么一来，
绰号呢？想好了吗？慢慢想。在你想好之前，我们暂时不必。那些构陷我，
I love this name
至
so
少是
much.
博士。
立场变化了呢。
还有一件事，如今到期还有一些雷电武传的后人，他们中我暂时不打算离开须弥。假如你在到期，哪怕这件事已经从世界上……
原来如此，
没什么，只要他们你很爽快。好了，再会了，贤明的神。
走掉了呢。最近发生的事对他而言，
Alright, yeah.
也是。虽然他
Holy
推
shit.
下我们走，辛苦你们了。
Are we done? Are we finally done? Holy shit, you two.
小说的
意思是
啊，怪异的非
呀啦呀啦呀啦
明
呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦呀啦。Alright, buy the hat, motherfucker. I only saw you DM. Did you not see who I named my guy? I named my Scaramouche a beautiful name. Only just now saw your DM. My internet was out. I think it's converted now. I think it's changed. I think it's changed. It's still named the Wanderer. What the fuck, bro? Anyways, I wish hopefully his name pop up again just so you can see his name. It's so funny. Alright, home time.
一旦放松下来，
Where's that Paimon?
嘿，那个瓶
What
子
about it?
是谁来打扫的时候碰碎了吗？可
That night we stayed here, but I'm bumped to say I was getting startled with something to do with the balladeer and broke the vase. Yeah, but the balladeer erased his existence. He changed to us, so why is this vase still broken?
听起来你很迷茫。
Whoa, what the fuck?
我明白你的苦恼。任何人知道这些，都会觉得头晕脑胀。
咦，有人在我们耳边说。
不过很可惜，提瓦特的命运轻易无法撼动。小小的动物撞在树干上，会令它摇，就像瓶子落到地上。小猫打
你是谁啊？
历史不会轻易被改变。
Who the
但
fuck
人
is
们
this?
心会。
声音小，刚才那个人
Who
到
is
底是
that?
谁
Let's
啊
do stuff.
突
Who
然
the
冒出
heck
来
is
说句让
this?
人害怕的话。
Believe my eyes? Does that mean I can trust my memories? I should trust my memories?
倒是那个瓶子还碎在地上呢，总觉得就这么放着不管。
Huh. I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Interesting. Is the glass still broken on the floor? Yeah, it's still broken on the floor. Hey, 60 Primo Gems. Was that worth 60 Primo Gems? What was it like? 3 hours long? Holy shit. Final long-range sightlines. Is this a shooting game? Yeah, this is a shooting game. Yeah, it's a shooting game. Alrighty, well, thanks for that. Now, yep, that's it. Next one is we're going to Fontaine. Yeah, this is to rename Scaramouche. Yep, we're going to Fontaine now. Alright, I want to double check real quick. Have I claimed my thing yet? For today? I have not. Well, there he is. There it is. All right. But yeah, I named my Scaramouche, or like my Wanderer, the Hat MF, or the Hat Motherfucker. Because why the hell not? I named him the Hat Motherfucker now. Not cry. I don't know where the hell I would even start from you. Alrighty. Oh, Serenity Teapot. Serenity Pot. I think that's how you pronounce it. Serenity Pot. Perfect. Alrighty. I'm gonna name him Astroneer, guys, since Astroneer has a character called the Wanderer. Nice. Nice. Alrighty. But yeah, a lot of people name him just Hat Guy. Because why not? He's just a hat guy. Alright, 800 Puma gems. How much that will give me? 5. 16 pulls. You're kidding me, man. In 20 minutes the check-ins roll over? Yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow though. I'll do the check-ins tomorrow. But yeah. What a story, man. I mean, it's pretty damn deep. Did I find anything about did I find anything about the finding my brother? Nope, absolutely jack shit. I don't know why it's called the interlude chapter, to be honest with you. It doesn't have nothing about that, but yeah, at least we're going to Fontaine next. Alrighty, Fontaine time. Well, actually, before we do that, we're gonna explore the moon. Yeah, before we explore Fontaine, we're gonna explore the moon. Whatever the hell that is. Wait, thing? Attend the Delcrim rating of the list. Is this the what's it called? Is this the instrument? Yeah, this is the instrument thing. Not cry. Fair Night Festival minigame, yeah, that one. Yeah, am I bothered to do it right now? I'm telling the Delcom rating the latest on any difficulty. I need to do 8 of them? I do not. I'm not bothered to do that right now. I'm not bothered to do that right now. Invite character. Oh, I need to do one of these things. Okay. Alright, but yeah, this is the one I need to do now. Did I not cry son and not miss a note? I have to not miss a single note. Are you serious? Also, 67 days. Yay. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm way too tired, man. I've read too much shit. Holy moly. And the amount of reading I have to do. It's not even just like what's called. Not even just listening to the voice lines. I have to read. Like physically read. Because half the quest doesn't have like, you know, voice lines for some reason. 4-hour stream, yeah, that sounds about right for one freaking act. Goodness me, Genshin Impact, you are ridiculous. That was one act. One. My time. My time, my ass. Jeez me, man. Anyways. I did do that all 250 ping. Look, the ping doesn't really matter that much. I didn't do much of the ping. All the ping does is just makes me slower. Thank goodness this game is a single player game. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. No stream tomorrow because I'm actually working tomorrow, but next stream on Sunday. I don't know what to do Sunday. What should we do on Sunday? I think we should do some TDS on Sunday. What do you think? I don't know exactly what to do on Sunday, so we don't think of something to do on Sunday. But let me know let me know what you think I should do on Sunday. And then other than that, yeah. I don't have anything else to say, chat. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Be sure to like and subscribe. Don't miss any of my future streams. Also, don't forget to join my Discord down below so don't miss any of my future announcements scheduled otherwise. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all on Sunday. Bye, everyone.